Continue our descent into lore and political madness. And also Abyss mode difficulty. We have to deal with that still. But we should get something coming right here. Alright.
I'll make this quick. Of course.
Huh. I think we can make this work.
Break that! Raging hammer!
Of course.
Still not enough CP. See, I have the charge stuff, so how do we use that? RT. There we go.
All for one.
And one for all!
Skip it.
I'm going in.
Oh, we lost a turn. Okay. Wazzy.
Sapphire seal of...
No problem.
Alright. I wanted to steal this turn.
Aeon shield deployed. No problem.
Then, Battlescope. Abanalian G. I have no idea what this thing is. It doesn't even look familiar. Let's see. High Vibrant but Vicious Veggie that weakens prey with ailments so it can take its time devouring them. Is this like the next stage of the tomato?
It's my turn. It ends here.
Engage.
Yeah, I think this is going pretty well. They aren't really vulnerable to any of this stuff. She could heal herself while they get reflected damage.
I'm going. Come. Now.
There!
I'm going in. An opening. Focus your attack.
There's most likely an achievement for
Come on, baby.
burst and rush attacks. So you gotta remember to use them every so
I
often.
could have done that in my sleep.
Anyway, I think combat's going well now for some reason. But I'll take what I can get. So far, so good. Now the monsters we come across pose much of a threat, thankfully. It shouldn't be too hard to reach the depths at the rate we're going. Though I am starting to wonder what could be waiting for us at the end. Who knows? I wouldn't stress out about it until we get there. I feel pretty good about handling whatever it is with the team we have here. That kind of overconfidence could be the undoing of a unit during a live combat situation, Wazzy. We need to stay vigilant. Whatever you say, man. What's so funny, Lloyd? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about how reassuring it is to have you all here. And they very conveniently have whoever the final character is put behind Lloyd because they're not involved in this conversation. It's good to be teaming with you guys again. Always welcome for being in my presence, but what brought this on? I guess being together like this reminded me of how much I owe each of you, even from before the Liberation mission. Rishi has been top-notch at cover operations and being our contact with Heiue when we needed it. Noel is vital at gathering information on the military and working with the CGF's resistance volunteers. And you've been helping us gather support in and out of Crossbow, flying around doing your Grouser duties, Wazzy. We couldn't have been able to pull off the Liberation mission last month without you. I can't thank each of you enough. Come on, Lloyd, you're saying like that like we're a bunch of strangers you owe favors to. We're part of the SSS too, you know. We may not be founding members like the rest of you, but we still paid our dues and learned a lot when we were together. I'll never forget how you all helped me settle things with Wald. I concur. The time I've spent working with the SSS has allowed me to face who I am and choose the path I want to walk in life. I'll always be here to lend you my aid, be it as Ian or simply Risha. Guys, I really know what I'd do without you all.
Finally on the cusp of grasping true independence. Crossbell's journey is just beginning. It's up to us to keep fighting for everyone if we want our home to truly prosper. So let's do our best to keep the people of Crossbell safe.
Right, can't afford to let them down. I agree. I'll be happy to do what I can. Is something wrong, Wazzy? Oh no, I just remembered something I've been wanting to ask you for a while. I was away for Crossbell for over 2 years after we dealt with the Azure Tree. So who'd you get the Frizzlebits while I was gone, Lloyd? What? What are you talking about, Wazzy? Oh dear. It's a pair of suspicious reactions I hear, but don't think I've forgotten about Tio or Ellie just yet. And by the looks of things, you and Randy have deepened your bromance as well. That's not... Could you've been saving yourself and eagerly waiting for me to return? Oh, you know me so well. Alright, that's enough of this. Can you give me some space? Knock it off already, Wazzy. The conversation ends here. I think it's about time we get back to work. I agree.
Crumble!
What was the sprint button again? That button. Ah. How have I not tried that button to open the map?
Ready anytime.
No chances. I'll leave some of the boxes around so we can get our charge meter back.
Crumble!
Easy victory.
Is that a new robot? No, it is not. We also ran out of BP. I should fix that.
It's my turn. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's see. Vulnerable to faint? No.
They're open.
Taking the seal
No
odds.
problem. You won't let fire! No more chance!
Got you!
Death awaits you! Come! Now!
There!
Oh, I should use burst.
Okay then.
This works.
This is it. Shall we, Noel?
It's my turn.
Time two!
Of course!
Vacuum suction is very strong.
My turn. Yeah, this is it.
Now!
Bye! Well, with you around, I may as well...
Alright, let's get our stuff back.
Ready anytime.
Screw it.
Take this!
Easy victory!
That is a lot of enemies. But I can just break all of them right now for fun. Hell yeah. Let's see. That one's strength, so
Assault Guardian!
Think you can dodge this? Incendiary shot! Oh, soothing this is.
Engage!
Press the wrong button.
Vile.
Whoops. I want that 1 BP. I'll be
My
taking
turn.
it.
Let's go.
Aeon.
It's my turn. Yeah,
Engage.
Good miss.
Okay then.
Good miss.
Of course. To shred.
let's go. Oh, now.
Attack. I'm going in. Fire. An opening.
Gotcha. Come on, baby.
Yeah.
An opening.
Now.
Let's go. You asked for it.
Oh,
It's my turn.
Thinking.
Right there. Right. Let's go.
I'm going.
We'll have her see if she can break all of them. Nope.
Right.
Well, good job at killing the little porcupines, at least.
Now.
Attack.
my turn. This is it. Shall we, Noel?
Death awaits you.
Let's go.
Damn, she's too strong.
All taken care
I
of.
was hoping could do a rush for the kill.
Ready
Do the
anytime.
dialogue. Heal us.
That was just what I needed.
Okay. Yeah, it kind of looks like where we're supposed to be going, so let's go somewhere else.
Looks
All
tough.
threats will be eliminated.
Right there. Raging hammer. Yeah.
I'm going. Come. Now. Now.
Let's go. They're open.
Gotcha.
Engage.
All right, perfect.
Shield deploy. No problem. An opening. Attack.
Okay then.
But look, they're all nice and close.
Yeah.
This is it.
There.
Death awaits you.
Yeah, it's up to week 2.
Arcus activate. No problem. Let's set and launch. An opening. Attack. Hut.
That's gonna undo our Aeon Shield. Come on, confusion. Dang it.
Let's go.
I'm going.
Tiger.
Let's do some
Behold my
damage. That's not a lot of damage. This is gonna take a bit.
An opening.
There.
No, no. You know what?
Not happening.
Okay. I'll take it.
Now's our chance. Attack! No problem. Aeon shield. No problem. Next set and launch!
Okay then. Yeah, an opening.
There! It's my turn.
Okay. We take those.
It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
I'm going.
That's just not fair.
Engage. Aeon shield deploy. Engaged. Arcus activate.
There!
Go.
Let's go!
Huh.
It's my turn. Let's go!
We have to craft for somebody.
Sapphires.
Right. It's my turn.
Aeon shield.
It's my turn. You're open!
Got you.
Of course. Come. Perfect. Now. No problem. Next set and launch. Now's our chance. Attack.
I won't let you! Let's go! Let's go!
And reactivate.
Aeon.
Let's go!
Death awaits you. Come. Engaged. You won't like fire.
Let's go!
Nice.
You're open!
Got you. Just perfect. It always feels right when it comes to you.
I get what you mean. We're so in sync that I don't even have to think half the time.
More polished by the day.
Of course I'd improve.
I need to keep at it. That
Treasure
treasure
chest.
chest doesn't appear to have
Floral
been
bottle
opened yet.
prevents confuse. That's going to be important later. See, how do we check the local map? There we are. Yeah, we got everything there. Let's take you out.
Here's our shot!
These guys have a lot of HP, but they don't have the boss battle music.
Next set and
Or I guess it's more like a field boss music.
attack. I'm going. Come. Now.
Okay then.
I'm going in. Assault Guardian.
Come on, baby.
See, looks like we could use a little bit of HP.
Think you can dodge this? How soothing this is.
You vile.
Times two! Right. Let's go!
That's what I like to see.
Right. It's my turn. Breaker!
Feel that break turn.
Sapphires.
That was helpful.
No problem.
won't let you! Let's go!
Might as well have something.
Right! Keep strong! Toughness shield! It's my turn! That hook!
You vile! Go!
Oh,
I'm going. Behold.
Nice.
Right!
Not for Noelle, but she keeps getting hurt.
There's no stopping us.
ready anytime.
Who knew we'd get so lucky?
Hip.
So close, yet so far. Alright. Lloyd, you're healing everybody again. At least his tears actually healing a significant
Just
amount.
what I needed.
Take this! Here's our shot!
Nothing.
Now! Now!
Let's go! Keep strong! Let's go! Ah! Now!
Got you.
I'm going in. Next set and... An opening! Attack!
My turn.
Might as well go for the Aeon Shield.
Shield deploy!
Getting hurt is bad.
My turn. Think you could dodge this? Sit down. How soothing this is.
Death awaits you! To shred!
It's my turn! Get off now!
Got you.
No problem! Yeah, now's our chance! Attack!
Come on,
Train
baby.
to
Ow.
harder.
Okay.
Thanks.
He's gonna get KO'd again right now. Yep.
Should have trained harder.
Fun.
Come!
It's my turn!
Hey,
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Frozen for 3 turns.
Come on, baby.
Gonna wear out very quickly.
Arcus activate.
Death awaits you! Yeah!
Let's go! Break them! Raging hammer! It's my turn!
I'm going in!
Yeah.
Good break.
My turn. An opening.
There!
Seriously, we get so much E material.
Ready anytime.
And I'm pretty sure there was a maximum of 99 before, which I'm pretty sure we don't have now. Considering I think we saw stuff cost more than 100.
That was just what I needed.
Take this!
Got a chance!
Narrow battlefield.
Come!
Honestly,
Let's go!
I think that works pretty well for us.
Aeon shield deploy!
Let's go! Ah! They're open!
Got you.
Engage! You won't fire!
My turn.
It ends!
Okay.
I'll take
then.
that.
Aeon shield!
Come on, baby.
Yeah.
An opening.
There.
Of course. To shred! Perfect! Now!
I heard a death blow.
Come on, baby. This is it.
There.
Just perfect. It always feels
Nice.
Up. Up to where?
looks tough.
Probably stay on the path, make sure we
This
don't
one's tough.
lock ourselves out of anything. You can take this.
Sapphire seal of.
Right. You're all down.
Got you.
Engaged!
Aeon Shield deploy!
I'll be cast a spell, so that way we keep it going for as long as possible.
Death awaits you!
Same with you.
Go!
Yeah, it looks the same. Still pretty cool.
Of course! Come! Engaged!
Aeon
I'm going in! You won't like
Hey, is that petrification? That's good luck.
Let's go.
Okay then. An opening.
There.
I'm going! Perfect! Now! This is it!
Let's go.
I'm going in!
He gets all those
No
free
opening.
turns but can't utilize them.
Thank you, Noelle. You were so inspiring. No way, Risha. It's your performance that's inspiring.
Love up to you. A gold box? That's new.
Let's nab whatever's in that chest.
Silver Thorn, you are. Okay. New one. Can we even have... I think Rishi has Silver Thorn, right? Must be from Murakuma then. Yep. Needs to be upgraded. Okay, so UR can only be put into third level slots. Got it. Let's see if we can apply an upgrade.
Anytime.
That treasure chest doesn't
Blue
appear to have
pendulum.
been opened yet.
Poison, blind, burn. Don't know if we'll need that. Alright. We hopefully have earned a lot of, Sepith. Costs 1,000 to upgrade either of those. Hey, you can put that on. Okay, if we need status resistant stuff for gimmick boss effects, we should be able to buy whatever stuff we need. Alright, so he has Galleon Port, but that could go anywhere. So Silver Thorn UR gives him Arts Attack. Cool. It's a straight upgrade. Alright, discovered a mind. What did we drop again? It was Galleon Fort. Nah. Let's throw on Tira. Gives him healing. Neat. Should have bought more of all of this stuff. See, one of those is just like strength, right? Which badge? Strength? Accuracy. Okay. So somebody who doesn't have accuracy that probably wants it should get it. You don't have accuracy up. Okay. It also gives her delay by default. Alright, shall we see what horrors beyond our comprehension lie beyond this door? That must be it. Robot, an archaism. Well, we came to the right place, only that's no monster. Yeah, it's an archaism. Deathly domineering archaism, Gandharva. Cool mask. Aren't these things primarily made by the Society? What's doing down here? The IDF was using them before the war to flush out pockets of the resistance. This one could be a leftover. I suspect that's the case. I'm not familiar with this model, but it looks pretty tough. Yeah, I'm sure it's something we can handle. Prepare to engage. Affirmative.
Time to play hard.
Right.
That slow movement. There's a fly.
Yeah.
I like the Eurobeat synth harmony. A killer archaism that soars through the air, delivering a fiery death from above. It's vulnerable to wind. Can be frozen. That could be interesting.
Come on, baby.
The confusion is a 40% chance, but that doesn't make a difference here. Zaxi.
Engage. You won't like this. Fire! An opening. Attack.
Hey,
Death awaits
faint.
you.
That's a fun one.
Yes. Perfect. Now.
Right.
Aeon Shield deploy!
Let's go.
My turn.
Of course. Purpose activated.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, they're open.
Got you. My turn.
Going in.
Keep afflicting with every single status ailment in the book until it can't do anything.
I'm going.
Oh boy, it looks like it ran. Looks like that ran out. Okay, tough it out.
Toughness shield.
Of course.
That freeze
Okay.
though, and that took out a big chunk of his HP, didn't it? That's like 50,000. Huh.
This is it.
There. It's my turn. Right. It's my turn. It's my turn.
Aeon Shield deploy!
Right. Look, they're open.
Keep whittling it down.
Death awaits you. Come.
It's my turn.
That's all even. Okay. How can the machine be poisoned?
Arcus, activate.
No problem. You won't like an opening. Attack.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I can't tell what spell he's using, but I can't counter it. Crescent Mirror. Oh, that's the magic reflection one, isn't it? Yeah, Arts Reflect.
It's my turn.
Wait, did that heal him as well? I think that part is new. If I'm not mistaken, that's what happened. Well, I guess I'll blast you with a minor one. That way we can have that knocked off you.
Think you could dodge this? Centenary shot!
Oh, that's good.
How soothing this is.
I guess that gets that counters. Okay.
I'm going.
Whoopsies.
Aeon Shield deploy!
Of course. Come.
And we froze him again.
Yeah.
22k damage.
Right.
Yeah.
All for one.
And one for all.
This is what teamwork can do!
Yeah.
Wow, that was weak. Good thing we still have our Absolute Reflect on.
Engaged.
Oh, it's because of defense, our defense up. That makes sense. Why didn't I think of that?
You won't like an opening. Attack.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Death awaits you. Moonlight butterflies.
That'll give her free
My
crits.
turn.
I'm going in. Assault Guardian.
Right. Zip yak.
Oh, stole that. Okay, let's check. Does it gain HP from this?
I'm going.
No, it doesn't. Okay. It must have had a status effect that caused him to lose something.
Yes, perfect. Now.
Okay then.
I think we're just gonna have to take it.
Arcus activate.
Yeah.
Shouldn't do too much damage, hopefully. Let's see. Okay, that's fine.
Let's go.
Weird, but okay.
Right. Let's go.
Of course. Come. Now.
Okay then.
Yeah, an opening. There!
No problem.
Aeon shield.
Bring this back.
Engage.
Man, we're gonna kill him before we even break him. This is cool. This is Heroes of Cold Steel 4 Nightmare all over again.
You won't like fire!
Let's go!
Why not?
For one!
And one for all!
Everyone, move in! Gotcha! Yeah.
Of course. Come. Now.
Hey,
My turn.
that's a good stats effect right there.
Yeah, that's it! It's my turn.
Beautiful.
Break them! Raging hammer! Let's go!
All yours, Lloyd.
It ends here! Ta!
This might even kill it, but I'm expecting a break. And that's it. Nope, he got
There's
it.
no stopping us.
Oh, I'm gonna always underestimate the damage, I'm sure of it. He just reached level 6. Earth Pulse. Garbage. Evading magical attacks. That's kind of neat. Doesn't help us a lot, but it could be convenient. Fortuna. Is that the one that gives, like 50% evasion? Raises strength and arts attack. No, it begins in low, and HP is low. Cool.
Of course I didn't.
More damage at
I
the
need
start
to
of
keep
battle
at
is
it.
nice. Mission accomplished, though. Minimal difficulty. It's gonna blow. Everyone fall back. Who dat? What is that? Lloyd! Some guy in a suit of armor whose face we could barely make out. Oh. Ellie, Randy. Thank goodness. We didn't get here a moment too soon. You guys hold up okay? I like how perfectly still they both are. Yeah, thanks to you two. We busted our asses down here after getting a heads up from Dudley. I knew you can all handle yourselves, but we would have appreciated being kept in the loop. Yeah, sorry about that. We thought we had things covered, so it didn't really cross our minds. And here you are, saving our hides in the end. Looks like I still have a lot of rust to shake off. I can sympathize with that. My technique needs updating. Is something wrong, Lloyd? You destroyed the computer. Dang it. Theo, is that the same terminal you interface with when Reen and his classmates were on their investigation? Oh, yes, I used a projection with the Aeon system to scan the spirit veins below Crossbow. It was only possible with Emma's help, but we were successful in the end. Vaguely remember that. This terminal won't be doing anything for the foreseeable future, though. I'll have to put in a repair request with the Foundation. A projection, huh? Could that be what I just saw? Maybe it was some kind of system malfunction. Did Wazi and Rishia see it too? What is it, Lloyd? Yeah, it was at the side glance. Sorry, it's nothing. Don't say it's nothing. Say what you saw, you idiot. If the two of them didn't notice anything, then maybe it was just my imagination. Anyway, thanks for the help, guys. You're very welcome. Someone's got to watch out for you if you're too busy watching out for the rest of us. I think that just about wraps up our investigation here. It's almost noon. We should be getting back to the surface. I'm with you there. I'm starting to feel a little peckish, to be honest. How about we stop by the SSS building and grab a bite to eat? He and the chief were supposed to be on lunch duty today. Now you're speaking my language. Free lunch and I don't have to lift a finger? I'd love to join you if you don't mind. More the merrier. Let's get our grub on. Leaving the Geofront will cause the main story to advance.
It's been a while since we've sat down and had a proper meal together, hasn't it?
Too long, if you ask me. We couldn't afford to go lax for a second during the operation.
I can't wait to have some of Kia's cooking. Me too. I bet she's really upped her game.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's make our way back home. Yeah!
Oh. No, I can teleport, like, straight back if I want. Yeah, let's teleport straight back. I'm mixing up all the buttons. Choosing to continue will cause the main story to advance. It will also not be possible to go any further in Lloyd's story for a brief period. Oh no. Proceed. After returning to the surface, Lloyd and company reported the results of their patrol and then made their way to the SSS building.
Hey! Over here!
Seems you're no worse for wear after all that hard work.
It's nice to see you all. How did you know we'd be coming out here?
We were told about your investigation into the underground.
Dudley? Hell, even Murray and the commander.
Kia invited us. And you can't say no to that face.
Yeah, she helped me get away from work to finally have my lunch, so it happened to work out. Looks like.
This might have been overkill though, right?
No way! Lunch is always more fun with tons of people. I wanted Shizuku to come too, but she had some stuff going on with her dad.
That's too bad.
And Elia wanted to go nuts on solo practice.
That sounds like Elia to me. I'll just bring her something later. These kinds of get-togethers aren't so bad every once in a while.
I guess. Just making it clear, we don't have anything special on the menu.
No one is expecting a 5-course meal. But I'll be making sure that whatever you eat is at least better than one of your cigarettes.
Please don't.
Something up, Lloyd?
Oh, I'm fine. It's finally hitting me that we're home. I know it's just another day like the day before, but something about it feels so different.
Yeah. I think we can all relate to that.
I know I can. Everything we struggled through was so we could have moments like these.
It's been a hard couple of years. And I'm so happy we pulled through.
You're damn right we did. The hard part's over. We got what we wanted. Now we gotta protect it.
And we'll do it with gusto.
Come on in, guys! I made a lot of food to perk you up for a hard afternoon.
We're just gonna have to shove our way into Reen's prologue. That's how it's gonna work. Everyone assembled for lunch and fueled themselves for the rest of the day with delicious food and cheerful conversation. That afternoon, security measures for the signing ceremony wrapped up just in time. Before long, the hour finally struck 2 p.m., and the historic ceremony establishing Crossbow's long-awaited independence began as scheduled. It's a lot of generic NPCs. I even see a few duplicates in there. Some of them even standing very close to each other. I believe it's starting. I can feel myself getting nervous. It's a new beginning for Crossbell. I have to keep walking till the very end. Something is sure to happen. I'm so happy to finally see all the SSS's hard work paying off. Yeah, Crossbell's been at the whims of the great powers that surround it for a long time now. Day has finally come for their dream of freedom to come true. Where the devil is Arios? I'd hope he would be back to see this. Shizuku, too. Going to start any minute. They're probably busy with something important. I think they're streaming it in Ereboni and Calvert through the Orbital.net. Yep, they're using a wireless signal boosters to make it possible. It's just amazing what modern orbital tech can do these days. I got no clue what they're even talking about. Well, I've never seen this many connections at once. I'm glad we recently upgraded our server hardware, or wouldn't have been able to handle this. Ilya's missing? Hey Sully, where's Ilya? She left just a second ago. She said she forgot something at her apartment. It's sure been a while though. I wonder what she's up to. Ooh, it's a speaker. It's really happening. The music is so hopeful, I'm just waiting for the gut punch.
It has been a long winter for Crossbell. Since becoming an imperial province, no. Since we asserted our autonomy over 70 years ago, we have faced countless ordeals. We have been toyed with by neighbors, scarred by terrorism, upended by chaos, challenged by unknowns, and robbed of sovereignty. During the war, our home even served as the front line. Much had been taken from us in that bitter conflict. Such deep wounds are not easily healed. At times, they even go on to birth yet more tragedy. But no matter what hardships we faced, the people of Crossbell kept pride in their hearts. They weathered each and every storm, always dreaming of a brighter tomorrow. It is because of that, I believe, that we stand here today. As a fellow citizen of Crossbell, I wish to thank every one of you for never losing heart. This day, we begin a new page in the history of Crossbell, as well as for this whole continent. May we not dwell on the past. May we instead look toward a future where we all can move forward in harmony. I earnestly hope this ceremony marks our first step toward that future, serving as a beacon of hope to the children of our age.
In the name of the goddess of the holy city of Arteria, I reassert the legitimacy of Crossbell State's independence. Speaker McDowell, please step forward once more.
Stay your pen, Mr. Speaker.
Rufus? Someone let him out of jail?
It can't be.
Helen.
This is some kind of joke, right?
It's the former Governor General.
Rufus Alvarez.
Good day to you all, dear citizens of Crossbell. I do hope you will forgive my late arrival.
Taking the signing ceremony hostage. What is his angle?
What's this bastard think he's doing?
I can't believe this is happening.
Gotta stop them!
Osborn's dead.
How are they so well trained?
So what is he fighting for now?
This isn't looking good.
He's using a kendo stick? Like a practice sword?
Everyone!
Lord Rufus, what is the meaning of this?
Why, I simply came to register my objection to that declaration you were about to sign. You see, this region's independence will be a defining moment for the continent as a whole. Should you not try to dream a little larger than becoming a church-sanctioned state?
What are you trying to pull?
What do you mean?
I thought I might suggest a more fitting form for Crossbell's independence. After all, I did once govern this region.
Take your suggestions and shove it! What are you even doing here? We're supposed to be locked up in an Imperial jail. And who are those soldiers with you?
Ah, what a pleasure it is to see you all again. I've simply come to address some unfinished business. As the primary member of the Iron Bloods, it falls to me to see that the late Chancellor's ambitions are realized.
So he is just trying to hold that whole,
fight's
do that whole thing.
Long time no see, SSS.
It's time we got even for the way you humiliated us last month.
You're the soldiers who occupied the city.
But why?
Damn it! I see every word we said fell on deaf ears. We'll have it your way. We'll defeat you as many times as it takes. Every last one of you is under arrest for terrorist threats against the people of Crossbell. Think we'll just let you have your way? Think again!
Take care of them, Ebon Defense Force.
Glory to the Supreme Leader!
We fight in his name!
Let's wrap this up quick.
What? I wanted to see if I could steal that like a just total shenanigans, but nah.
Thank you.
About time
Take that! Let's go!
Here we are.
Let's go!
Now for the usual.
Aeon shield deploy.
Let's go!
It's my go.
Oh, yeah, I have to scan them. Can't forget that.
Beginning analysis. Data received.
Alright, EDF Soldier, Sword. A black-clad soldier trained his swordplay expertly in preparation for the signing ceremony.
I won't let you!
Okay.
And then... Wait. They're all separate? Oh. Okay.
Beginning analysis. Data received.
Black-clad soldier trained swordplay expertly.
Let's go!
I'll have Randy steal that, that BP3 turn, since I won't be able to take that. It's so close. No. If I use that, Raging Hammer won't be enough. Okay, this is... I think this is the right move.
Arcus, activate!
Unfortunately, we'll lose our reflect here. This could be a little dangerous.
Eye for an eye! Yeah!
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm sorry.
Rip.
everyone.
Let's get started.
Sorry.
Okay.
Fantastic start. Doesn't help that we have to analyze everybody.
Beginning.
I'm sure they all have the same crap on there. Okay.
Thanks.
I can't word.
Leave it to me.
That was the wrong move. I should have just used the S-craft.
Keep strong.
All right. Now,
Thank
Thanks.
you.
don't give in.
Thanks.
Eye for an eye.
It's my go. Ready.
What am I doing? You're done. Got him.
Awesome.
Right.
Exactly what I wanted.
It's my turn.
And
Right.
Oh, they're all fully examined? Cool. I'll double check that. There's like nothing question marked. It would be bad if it was.
They're open.
I've got you.
It's my turn. Breaker!
About time.
okay.
It's gonna be pain. A lot of it.
Keep strong.
Raring to go. Ready.
Eye for an eye.
Alright, I'm gonna take this just so I can heal everybody back up.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Don't give in.
Thanks.
Okay, Randy, you could take this turn. Free critical for ya.
About time.
Let's go. Right.
Burning Heart it.
Right. Right.
And
Let's go. You're open.
I got you.
It's over. Why you?
That's one.
Why you?
That's two.
okay. Ready.
That's three. That's pain, but it gets reflected.
It's my turn.
Beautiful. Second tries the charm.
They're so strong.
What the hell? These can't be the same guys from last month.
Ha! You don't stand a chance against us as we are now. We are the Ebon Defense Force, and we live to serve our leader and our cause!
Curse energy.
It's that black aura they're giving off.
It's like the Great Twilight's curse.
This can't be happening. Or the SSS not winning.
Hang in there, everyone.
You can't lose to the likes of them.
Yeah, you can't give up!
We need you!
Damn right we ain't giving up.
Not when we finally have the freedom we've been fighting for in sight.
Exactly. We won't let you steal it from us.
So long as the SSS is here, we won't let you turn back the clock.
Everyone!
Sorry to leave you hanging.
We'll back you up.
Well, Blasi, Risha. Right. Counting on you.
However many of you there are, it makes no difference.
So long as the SSS is here, he says.
What's so funny?
What, are you gonna teleport them away?
Forgive me. I couldn't help myself. It pains me to see the people of this city clinging to such a pathetic delusion. As much as it does seeing you believe in it. But fear not. I shall put an end to this reverie.
He said it.
It is time for the rot to be purged from the minds of Crossbell's people, so that they may see the SSS for what it is, a symbol of how warped this land has become.
You just love the sound of your own voice, huh?
After me, everyone. We'll wipe that smirk right off his smug face.
Your place is but the product of a delusion.
RP requirement. Reducer his HP's. Oh god, that's not gonna happen.
Majestic Ray!
Who has an impede? I think yours impedes, right?
I'll take care of it.
Nice.
Come!
Chevalier call. Oh.
Going for it. It's all you.
Leave it to me.
Oh, really? Since Zero? I mean, I don't think I played Zero on stream. No, I didn't. I played Azure when it only had the machine translation. But cool. Thanks for hanging around, Punk. I gotta think. It's been a long time. Yeah, it has. Yeah. I don't like the reduced to amount of HP requirement. I'm bad at those. I guess we're gonna have to do 2 playthroughs to get all the RP, right? Former Governor General, Lord Rufus Albarea. After escaping prison, he charged a signing ceremony and subdued all present with his superior court fencing.
Leave it to me. Arcus activate.
Raring to go. Arcus activate.
Vanish!
That's pain. Oh, and also I can't use Ray Borders during Disorder, right? It locks it, I think. This is gonna one-shot everybody.
Let my guard down.
Except for the people who resisted it, I guess.
Yeah.
No way.
Brilliant light, cutthroat!
So that's what I call a forced loss.
In combat.
I got this.
You're so needy.
No problem.
Yeah. This isn't gonna. This is gonna be going nowhere. Not on this difficulty.
Going for it.
Come on, baby.
Oh, Fortuna's not the one I was thinking of. What was the one that's the one that gives you 50% evasion? I think that's Insight, maybe?
Thank you so much.
Shit. Soul Slicer. I should have activated something. That was my mistake. I probably could survive that if I actually used Noelle's Brave Order. You gotta be kidding me. I actually have to beat a certain... Oh, it's... Okay. I think I see what it is. They're giving you a chance to retry for it, or continue if you give up. Okay.
Your place is but the product...
That's nice of them.
Majestic Ray!
Yeah, just for the extra RP. Yeah, order's locked. That's the hardest part, the order's being locked.
Up to you.
I'll take care of it.
Going for it.
Yeah, if only we could actually lower his stats. That 20% makes it very difficult to do that.
It's all you. Leave it to me.
All right.
410k. Yeah, he is endgame boss HP probably, or at least probably 2/3 of the way through.
Stay strong, everyone.
Thank you. Raring to go.
You think it was at least 200k or so on hard? Rishi dodged it.
I'm sorry.
Thank you so much.
Brilliant light. Cut through.
There's that. Yeah, I don't think this is happening.
Let my guard down.
I think we'll just continue. I don't think we can actually get this. The Majestic Rain is brutal. If we could use any of our orders, we would have a chance. Let's see. Yeah, Rishi is in, so let's see. Do that.
Thank you so much.
Going for it.
You actually notice the enemy add 0 arts bonuses. Thought that was kind of neat. I haven't noticed that. That's pretty cool that they actually use it. It's not. It doesn't help me because it helps me get destroyed. Anyway, Salt Guardian is all I can really do here.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't just keep reverting that, 'cause that would suck. Let's do this. Healing.
Thank you so much.
My turn.
Brilliant light. Cut through.
Yeah, that hurts.
Here I go.
I'm gonna want to steal that 0 turn because more than likely he's gonna go 2 times in a row.
You're done for. Eat this.
Hold on to Wazi's thing here. Okay. I'll take it anyway.
Sapphire seal of mine shining through.
No problem.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot. That cancels his arts attack up. I have to keep that in mind. I forgot about that little quirk. She muted? She's muted.
You won't like this!
Death awaits you!
I gotta swap Wazian on the first turn. That's what I gotta do. Let's see. He's not vulnerable. Oh, he's vulnerable to... He's vulnerable to space, I think that is. I don't think I can do much with that. Let's see, I think we should just use one of these. That way we keep the damage reduction for that. Hopefully we survive. This will probably deal around 6,000, 7,000, maybe? Let's see. Oh, but he gets to go again up there. It's a critical turn. Oh. Death blow.
Brilliant light! Cut through! Should have trained harder.
That's fun.
Your play.
Okay, let's try.
Fall in line. Majestic
Yeah,
ray.
to get it, you go first.
Yeah.
Alright. Swap you in for Lousy.
You're so needy.
Never realized there was a death blow chance in that. I didn't think that there was, and that kind of ticks me off. Anyway, get rid of that stat buff. We don't want you having that.
Okay. Commencing drive.
It's my turn.
All right.
And then... Interrupt.
Here I go. Take this. Now's the time.
Hey. Got an unbalance.
Brilliant light. Cut through.
Countering.
I didn't want... If I didn't want Tio to go down, but he immediately uses that and main party dies.
No way.
That's it for me.
In
I
combat.
got this.
I'm going in.
If only uses is here for his Platinum Guard. Or if we could just keep Tio alive for a second.
I'm going. Moonlight butterflies.
Yeah.
Here, have more speed.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Brilliant light. Cut through.
You vile.
You're kidding me.
Of course.
I will attempt to do shenanigans with Risha.
Revel in the night. Oh, cool. I'm going.
See, I'll set up the link here.
Yeah, perfect. Now.
0 damage.
Cut through.
I'm going.
Harder.
So, how will he act now, is the question.
Moonlight butterflies. Of course. Yeah. I'm going.
He doesn't have anything to do. He has no idea. The only issue is the moment she becomes visible, she gets hit and dies, so we have to keep using this.
Moonlight butterflies.
We get like one attack and then
Of course.
have to whack. Let's see. I mean, I guess gonna gone. Yeah, she's gonna run out of before anything good happens. No one to swap to.
I'm going.
I like how it just like just deals the cards out of the deck almost.
Moonlight
What it looks like.
Death awaits you. Yeah. Of course.
Look at all those Zero Arts turns. He's playing Blade while he waits. Canonical reason. Yeah. Nice dodge. Nice dodge.
Of course.
RNG wins the day again.
Moonlight butterflies. Death awaits you. Reverie in the night. I'm going. Yeah. Of course.
Seriously, what is her evasion chance? And couldn't we just stack a ton of evade on her if she's that evasive? That'd be funny.
Moonlight butterflies. Death awaits you. Yeah. I'm going. Moonlight butterflies. Of course. Yeah. I'm going.
Fallen line. Majestic ray. Brilliant light.
Yeah.
I let my guard down.
I would have run out of that. You have her at 43%, 15 hours, and you don't think she starts out with much at this point. Yeah. I'm not sure if you can earn it legitimately without some kind of shenanigans. Like maybe you could if you were able to find some stupid things around, but I don't think we're gonna be able to get it with what we currently have. Sadly. They give us the option to continue, so just, yeah. It's just a pretty brutal fight for sure. At least on Abyss mode. I bet if I was playing on hard, I could probably, eke out a win. But, yeah, we'll just carry over data to, like, to very easy mode to get all the achievements and stuff. Like, the common enemies are brutal enough. This is a boss that is set to be a force loss.
How is he so strong? There are 7 of us, and only 1 of him. No!
This isn't good.
No! Guys!
Oh, this can't be happening.
How could the SSS lose?
Yeah, I don't have the tools at my disposal to try to get this.
We haven't lost yet. Crossbell's dream of independence is finally about to come true. So we can't back down now. We will. We will have our freedom!
Lloyd.
Lloyd.
The very picture of a hero. However, Crossbell has no need for you any longer. Now kindly
Ooh, the fancy
get off
sword.
the stage.
Hey, you can't go down now.
Speak to us, please.
Oh, no.
He'll just go up and continue his monologue.
They lost.
We're done for. Crossbell is finished.
Far from it, my dear friends. This land will require the protection of the SSS, the police, and the Crossbell Guardian Force no longer. From now on, you will be kept safe by the Ebon Defense Force. and my esteemed colleagues.
That was the guy by the computer. Is that, what's his name? The mob guy from Zero and Asher?
You've got to be kidding me.
I can't remember what his name is.
Uncle Dieter?
Oh, that's Dieter. I did not know that he was back. Huh. Garcia, that's his name.
What's the former
Got it.
president doing here?
The city's under mob rule now.
Didn't that guy used to be with the Mafia?
Is that really you, Uncle Dieter?
The hell are you doing here, Garcia?
Nice to see you, too.
Nobody has good jails in Sumeria. And that's one of the Anguis, I think, right?
It's been too long since I could last experiment in this fair place.
I think we saw him once in Azure. And there's a faux Divine Knight. Cool. Oh, those are just new soldats. Forgot his name. Obviously, so did I.
Those models.
No way.
Tell me it isn't you.
Ilya?
People of Crossbell, as you are aware, though the war may be over, this world remains in a state of chaos. To bring an end to disorder, we must come together as one, as a united nation, without borders or state lines. And where better to begin working toward that goal than a place that has faced more hardship than any other? Should you accept my proposal, I promise to see this dream realized as the supreme leader of Crossbell.
Oh, great. He's turning Crossbell into North Korea.
One man, united under Crossbell.
It could be the center of the world?
He's right. Even if we'd managed to be in an independent state again, it wouldn't have lasted.
So they're somehow
Better off just doing as he
manipulating the
says.
effects of the curse
Yeah.
to do this.
He's got that former president with him, too.
Have you all lost your minds?
Open your eyes!
Glory to the Supreme Leader! Glory to Crossbell!
Rufus! 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 Rufus!
What happened here?
It's like... we're too late.
Lloyd!
Rufus! 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 No. No.
I wonder how they're gonna orbital
Damn it
logic
all.
reasoning this whole thing.
This can't be happening.
I thank you all for choosing to put your faith in me. Then, by your will, I hereby proclaim the establishment of the United Nation of Crossbell and the beginning of Zemuria's coalescence.
So basically start from Crossbell and just create a whole united continent. That should be interesting. Lloyd's Route Act 1 signing ceremony end. Sure, it'll work out. Yeah, it'll be fine. They're only fighting a war on two fronts. And by two fronts, I mean they could be completely surrounded. Alright. Look at all that text. They have to squeeze it in there. Anyway. Prologue 214. Okay. So then, Rean's route. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Nice title. Who's that?
Is that all?
Yeah. No. I can fight! Kurt! I'm ready!
Pathetic.
Kurt!
This doesn't make any sense.
At this rate...
Come on, we'll hide under the bridge.
So they're just... They're either training or they're under attack, but I'm gonna assume it's training.
We need to get to Instructor
It's
Reed
only
ASAP
chapter
if we're
1.
going to figure out some way to help out Ash and Musei.
Like we could have started this way before all the shit went down with Lloyd.
I agree. And we need to get out of this icy water before it saps any more of our strength.
They're like training in Ymir or whatever,
That should be our
right?
top priority.
I hope you don't think I can't see you down there.
Is anywhere safe from her?
No one escapes the icy maiden when she's this serious, I fear.
I can't believe this is happening.
So Ash and Musei, how are they doing? Several hours before, at 10 a.m. That was one way to start a chapter. Remember when Reen got the title of Divine Blade? Usually that means he should be strong, right? Although I guess I'll have to find out if he still has, like, spirit unification, right?
What a gorgeous
Since the
sight.
curse is just all gone,
So, this is where you grew up, Instructor?
supposedly. Or at least the original curse.
What a wonderful place. It's so peaceful and calming.
I figured the snow would have all melted by this time of year. Most of it has. This is just what's left over.
Just residue from the Twilight. It's like, I guess, residue from the Twilight being manipulated to,
You would have really seen some
specific
snow if we were
ends.
here a month ago.
Oh, how lovely. It's nice to be honeymooning in a winter wonderland.
I owe this town much after all they did for me 2 years ago.
I think we owe you more than you owe us.
Oh yeah. You used Ymir as your base during the Civil War, right?
Yep, I
Yeah.
remember this.
She did a ton of work to improve our defenses and our communications network.
I suppose it's been 2 years for me as well. The last visit I recall was when I was tasked with abducting Princess Alphen and Instructor Reen's little sister.
It's, also been a while for you, Rean, hasn't it? Why don't we start by letting your parents know that we're here?
That sounds good to me. I want to introduce all my students to them.
It's going to feel a little strange meeting our
Little memories of
instructors
who
and
knows how
parents.
many years ago it was. I'm pretty sure I played Cold Steel 2 like on release when it came out on PC, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I'm feeling kinda
No,
nervous all of a sudden.
it wouldn't have been Cold Steel 2 because I'm pretty sure I didn't wait in between the playthroughs. Who knows? I'd have to look at the dates that the streams happened.
I, for one, can hardly wait to say hello to my future in-laws.
Pretty sure I played 3 and 4 on release. 3 and 4 I played on PS4, so I don't have my carryover save data on PC.
I've got a whole lot of stories to tell them about their little baby boy.
But at least from what it sounds like, pretty much all the Trails games from now on are going to have simultaneous releases on PC because Durante's company is actually porting the games before they're officially localized to PC. So that's pretty cool. Just download a CS4 PC save. I didn't feel like going through all the searching for it, even though it'd probably be fairly easy to find it. I just didn't feel like it.
Please don't embarrass me in front
Who
of
knows,
my
maybe I
family.
could have beat Rufus if I had the extra few hundred attack, right? He ported Kuro recently, but only in JP. But they can use that PC port to have a simultaneous release when they finally translate the script. That's the whole point of that. And also, he can get to work at looking at the intricacies of the code and optimizing and stuff. So the only bugs that are added in will be from Nisa translating the script. Welcome to the home of Baron Schwarzer. We have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Oh, real maid. You can tell she's been well trained. They didn't expect to find you helping out, Maple. You've gotten way better at welcoming guests. The Phoenix Wings has trained me well, young Reen. You're seeming a lot more grown up yourself. Just not as much as me. And suddenly, all pretenses of professionalism slip away. Now, please, come this way. Baron and Lady Schwarzer await you in the study. Who's she? An old friend of mine who works at the Phoenix Wings. She's got a year on me and is determined to never let me forget it. We seem rather close, but looks to me like all friends, no benefits. I figured Schwarzer would have every chick in the town fawning over him. I wouldn't put it past him either, to be honest. Is this really what you think of me? It's unfortunately what the games have conditioned us to think. Clearly, nobody here would dare to get in Elise's way. Here we go again. Starting to feel a little sorry for him. That makes 2 of us. Something wrong, young Reen? Sorry, we're coming now. English patch is quite excellent for Kerr right now. Played through it with little text issues. Cool.
Mom, Dad, I'm home.
I plan on playing it when it's localized. He lives and is out of bed.
It's good to see you again, my son.
It's been a long half year without you.
I'm sorry I haven't been able to visit as often as I'd like. Especially since it sounds like Elise has been too busy to come home as well.
You'll spy it again with English voices. Way to support the cause.
She's asked me to give you both her regards.
Well, I'm sure St. Estria's student council is keeping her plenty busy.
I just hope she doesn't work herself sick.
I'm sure she's just fine. The younger students all seem to adore her. And she has Her Highness there if she's ever in need of a friend to talk to. I've also been keeping an eye out to make sure no insects start buzzing around her.
Of course.
Are you now?
That overprotectiveness may create more trouble than it prevents.
Poor Elise. It's a pleasure to see you both again, Lord and Lady Schwarzer.
The same to you, Major Revelt. It's not hard to imagine that the RMP must be exceptionally busy at the moment. I hope your time here will help ease some of your weariness.
Thank you, Your Lordship.
Oh, and these must be your students.
That's right.
My name is Kurt Vander. I have learned much under Instructor Reen's exemplary tutelage.
You would be one of the rare practitioners of the Vander School's dual blade style. I've heard that despite how capable you are, you're not one to rest on your laurels. Humble, too. Unusual and admirable qualities in someone of your age.
I am honored you would speak of me that way, but I'm afraid you overestimate me.
Oh, I don't think so.
Carbide.
Name's Ash Carbide. If you've heard it, chances are it's because your son was complaining about what a pain in the ass I am.
On the contrary, I've heard there's much more to you than that prickly exterior of yours. Reen's told me that deep down, you're a very smart, considerate young man who your fellow students depend on.
Also, he loves to read.
The hell? You want to watch what bullcrap you're feeding your folks about me, Schwarzer?
Sorry, you're just stuck being a big old softy.
The denial is what makes him oh so lovable. I am Muse Egret. It's a pleasure.
Very
I owe
complicated
much to both
one.
of your children.
Ah, I've heard much about you. It can't be easy to shoulder so much responsibility at such a young age.
Not at all. Instructor Reen's love and support give me the strength necessary to overcome any obstacle.
Oh my. Love, you say?
Can't you spare me your harassment in front of him?
I see that Elise wasn't exaggerating. You are quite the character. I'm glad that she and Reen have someone like you to come to when they need it.
Think nothing of it. That's what family does.
Doesn't miss a beat, does she?
She certainly does not.
My name is Una Crawford. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, Tina's introduction, I guess, will be a little bit awkward considering the last time she was in town.
I found myself in Instructor Reen's debt before even enrolling at the academy, and I've constantly been in it since. But I've been trying to learn as much as I can from him so that one day I can be a source of strength to others just like him.
Oh, you're the young lady from Crossbell. What a commendable spirit you have.
I agree. You seem every bit the earnest, cheerful young woman Reen told us you were.
What else did he say about me?
He told us you never give up even when all seems lost, and act like a shining beacon of light to those around you. It seems he really depends on you.
That's really flattering to hear, but also really embarrassing to hear in front of my classmates.
You're not the only one going red.
How are you not completely desensitized to the things you say by now?
I feel a little jealous, truth be told.
Anyway, I've had my turn now. Last up is you.
Altina Orion.
Altina Orion.
Ryan.
You okay, Allie?
I always fast talk it.
I'm the one who abducted Elise and the princess during the Northern Jaegers' attack on Ymir 2 years ago.
Yep, there it is. Slowly fade out the music.
Altina.
I know I have no right to even be here after the harm my actions caused you. But since I have this opportunity, I am so terribly sorry for what I did.
That must really have been eating away at her.
Please, raise your head. You were but a child following orders, and you did nothing to harm either of them. You need not feel any guilt for your actions.
Still...
There's something I would like to say to you as well. Thank you, Altina.
For what?
I hear you were always at Reen's side during the year he was fulfilling the government's demands after the Civil War. I'm truly grateful he had you to support him.
I was just following orders then, too.
Even so.
Besides, you're not here today because you were ordered to be, are you?
That's true. I'm part of Class 7 because I chose to be and want to be.
Aww.
Our class wouldn't be the same without you.
Then you have no reason not to feel completely welcome here. You're a lucky man to have so many wonderful students, Reen.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Well, I think it's enough talking for now. Let's say you all to some lunch. We've had a long journey. We must all be starving. Now that you mention it, it's true, we did set off rather early. Thank you for your kindness. I can't wait to sample the culinary delights of our instructor's home. I'll have everything ready as soon as I can. I gathered some excellent pheasant meat during my morning hunt. You're going to love it. You went out hunting first thing in the morning? So must have been fired up. Your parents are such wonderful people. Tell me about it. That was delicious. I knew the meat would be fresh, but your garden-raised vegetables were delicious as well, Lady Schwarzer. That meal was the perfect balance of rustic and flavorful. And they weren't being stingy about the portions either. Never tasted a wild strawberry tart as fine as that. Strawberry tart. The tea afterwards was first rate, too. I actually think I might have eaten a bit too much. I'm just happy we could satisfy you all. Either way, we'll get out of your way now. But if there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to call on us. Thank you. So, Major. Now that I got the chance to ask, there's one thing I've been wondering. Why exactly did you call us here? All Principal Aurelia told us is that we're here for a special assignment. Whatever it is, it clearly concerns the RMP, too. I understand your curiosity, and naturally, there is a good reason why you're the only class here. However, I'm afraid it's not my place to elaborate. So someone else will be telling us? Regardless, it'll be a while longer before everything is ready. You haven't been home for 6 months, Rean, so why don't you take the chance to walk around Ymir while you wait? I imagine the rest of you would enjoy the opportunity to take in the sights, too. Oh, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Most of you have never been here before, so how about I show you all around? I must admit, that is rather tempting. But, Instructor, it's rare you're afforded the chance to come back here. There must be things you want to do without us. Yeah, we can show ourselves around, no problem. It's not like we're babies, you know. We'll be alright on our own. Well, if you insist. I appreciate the sentiment, but it kinda stings to be shot down like that. But I guess I'll do what they say and go see how everyone in Ymir's doing. Choosing Rean's bonds. Rean, the protagonist of the Trails of Cold Steel games, has formed bonds with many of those he met on his adventures. By carrying over Trails of Cold Steel 4 data, which I don't have, it's possible to carry those bonds over. The players who do not have clear data can choose which bonds Rean formed here, so they can be reflected in the story. Choose which character Rean formed a special bond with. Character you choose here will receive bonus lake experience. I can't remember who did we choose first when we did Cold Steel 4. Because we all know that no one is the canonical choice in that final bonding event. Who's no one? Never met him. No one was everyone. Everyone equally. I can't remember. It's like, I feel like I either went with like Laura or Fee. Fee it is. Choose which characters Rean reached a maximum bond level with. You choose as many characters as you wish. I spent the effort to get all of these up, so I am going to select everybody. I put in the effort. I deserve it. Rean Special Someone gained Link experience. The characters Rean from the bond with gained Link experience. So good to be back home. Sigh. It's just a shame I won't be able to walk around here, just the two of us. B. You'd probably see tactically viable locations all over this town, but I hope she'd have some fun here too. Anyway, I should get going. It might be worth checking on the others if I run into them too. Look at all those character entries. I can't remember what I did before. But I'll do that. That seems fine. Let's see if anything is weird here. True Crimson Slash, Waning Crescent Slash, Arcane Gale, True Helix. He's still a Spirit Unification. Okay. And he has Raging Fire and Black Tortoise. Warhammer got nerfed from 300 to 250. I remember that. I think Black Tortoise, wasn't that like 60 or 80 before? That got nerfed, if it was. Thunderbolt, Delay, Heaven Crystal, Absolute Reflect for 4 turns. That is what we need. EP cost reduction and critical. cool how they actually let them keep all the S-Grass if you want to put on the ones that are not as good. But it looks like they actually have a possible reason to put some of those on. Removes positive effects. Cool. But like this has a bigger area of effect and has a chance to cause seal. Critical rate. That one sacrificed power for bigger area of effect and random abnormality. All stats down for 4 turns. As for quartz, everybody needs the upgrades. Looks like we do not carry over all the stuff that we got. That is a damn shame. I still have no idea what the purple stuff is. Let's go talk to everybody. Oh yeah, I spent some time in the city recently. I was working at a super fancy hotel in Rower. All I had to do was say I worked here at the Phoenix Wings and they hired me on the spot. This place has some real brand value. Well, it is connected to the Imperial family after all. It's no surprise everyone in the industry knows of it. Still, congratulations. I know you've always wanted to work in a big hotel in the city, so I'm glad you finally pulled it off. But that raises the question of what you're doing back here. Well, there's a story behind that. At first I was loving it. It all felt so fresh and exciting, but after a while I started feeling like I didn't belong. Everyone who came in looked so tired too. They just check out without ever really saying hi or anything. So it was hard to know if they had the relaxing stay I wanted them to, you know? I just felt like something was missing. So that's why you came back here. I guess Ymir is where you really belong after all. You just didn't know it. You're probably right. It just feels like kind of a shame. Either way, I feel like visiting the city chilled me out a bit, so I'm going to take things at my own pace from now on. Still, if you need anything, just let me know, okay? I'll be right here. I will. Thanks, Maple. It's odd though, ever since I came back, Purple's been acting kinda weird. He seems more somber than before. It's actually kinda sexy. It could just be in my imagination, but I don't know. Third line of dialogue. Feels like something happened while I was away. I mean, it's just my imagination, but something seems to be up. 3 separate inventories. The thing that sucks is that means we have to get, like, 3 separate sets of gear for everybody. Bad. You know what? I'm pretty sure this maxes out our CP, right? Dang it, it only makes it to 100. They might converge later, not sure. I would hope that they converge probably in like the last chapter or 2. But even still, you basically have to get 3 sets of gear for your whole party. I can tell from the way your students look at you that you're doing a good job as their instructor. As your father, I couldn't be more happy and proud of you to see that, son. Thanks, Dad. That means a lot coming from you. Being a teacher's not so different from being a Baron, you know? Both involve fostering the growth of those who look to you for guidance, such that they may grow ever stronger and self-sustaining. When you put it like that, I can see what you mean. You definitely are always supporting everyone around here. Exactly. That's why I figure if you were ever to inherit my position sometime down the line, I know it would be in good hands. That's a conversation for another day, I think. It pains me to see neither you nor your sister showing any inclination toward picking up the torch from me, so to speak. But this old workhorse still has plenty of strong years ahead, so if push comes to shove, I can continue on as I have been. Dad, what do you want me to say to that? I'm just giving you a hard time, son. But I got plenty of fight in me. I'm sure I can carry on as a Baron here for at least another decade or 2. Just look at me. As you can tell, I still got plenty of life left in this body of mine. I'm sure I can carry on as the Baron of these parts for at least another decade or 2. You got nothing to worry about, son. And what was the button for? Not that one. I'm trying all the buttons and I'm trying to find the journal. Do we not have access to the journal yet or something, or am I pressing all the wrong buttons? I mean, I would hope so, considering the stuff we went through. There's a second button on PS4 controller. It's like where the select button, quote unquote, is. I keep forgetting what the buttons are for all these menus. I play too many games nowadays. I keep mixing up a lot of it. Take a look around your mirror. Thanks. Alright, let's see who we have here. Oh, a new thing for Tio. See, together with Tio is ready to develop the latest entry in the Orbigator series, pushing their know-how to the limits for the sake of a brighter future. I think I read that already. Must have not gone away. Let's see. Reen Schwarzer, Class 7, Special Operations. History. Class 7's instructor at Thor's Branch campus. At the height of the Twilight, he earned the Divine Blade title through the 8 Leaves 1 Blade student Cassius. Una Crawford, Class 7, Special Operations, Tennis Club. We already had her. Kurt Vander, Class 7, Special Operations, Chess Club. A serious young man accomplished in both his studies and martial arts. He is an intermediate-level master of the Vander School's dual blade style. Altina, Class 7, Special Operations, Swimming Club. An Oz... Is it like OZ or Oz series? I can't remember. I'll say Oz. An Oz series homunculus who began to understand emotion through Class 7. Her model number is 1 below Milliams, making her the younger sister. Yusei Egret, Class 7 Special Operations, Tea Ceremony Club. Real name, Mildine Juzlith de Cayenne, an heiress to the Cayenne Duchy. Her intellect is more than fit for the role, as it far surpasses the average person's. And Ash, Class 7 Special Operations, Literature Club. A fierce delinquent whose shadow looms over him. His contentious nature leaves much to be desired, but he's a bright youth who cares deeply for others. Just gonna leave out the part where he shot the Emperor, right? Somehow I missed this. Tita Russell, Class 9, Military Finance, a Liberalian native who attends Thor's Branch campus. Her remarkable talents as an engineer have allowed her to study as Professor Schmidt's fourth disciple. Not in there. Major Rebuilt. Railway Military Police. A major in the Railway Military Police who is known as the Icy Maiden. To atone for the Iron Blood's role in the war, she now works to rebuild the Empire. And Agate, an A-rank racer known as the Heavy Blade. Though he boasts incredible power and a fiery spirit to boot, he is easily calmed by a single word from Tita and then Professor Russell. Z Central Factory. Tita's mother and renowned engineer from Liberal's Z Central Factory. Due to her personality, she is wholly intent on dispelling Tita's affections for Agate. There we go. Elise came back here for a short while, but she looked as busy as ever. I suppose she wants to do what she can to support Princess Alphen now that she's resumed her royal business. She hasn't told me that directly, but that's more or less what I've heard too, yeah. Makes sense, especially Her Highness likely still has plenty on her plate. Yes, I suppose so. Sigh. Poor princess. It's strange. The Schwarzers have long maintained good relations with the Imperial household, but it was never our intention to force the two of you to carry that on. Yet somehow Elise still naturally gravitated towards Her Highness. And from what I understand, you seem to be rather friendly with her as well, is that right? I suppose. She's always been kind and gracious to me at the very least. Even with the war behind us, the Imperial family continues to endure difficulties of their own. I hope we can find a way to help them. Interesting how people end up coming together at times. You and Elise will somehow found yourselves befriending Her Highness, despite your father and I never going out of our way to do so. Even with the war behind us, the Imperial family continues to endure difficulties of their own. I hope we can find a way to help them. Let's see, was there anybody else upstairs that I missed? No. No, we're good. Alright. Ymir.
Oh, nothing says I'm home quite like the clean taste of Ymir's air.
I'm kind of curious. Did they just rip, Did they just rip Ymir right out of Cold Steel 2, or did they actually, touch up everything? I wouldn't be able to tell unless I had them side by side. It looks fine, so I'm gonna guess they probably touched it up a tiny bit, but not much. The layout's exactly the same, though. Are you looking after Arthur, Gizmo? Would you like a hand? Oh, I'll be quite alright. Yeah, I've been home in quite some time, so I'd rather you were able to rest. Thanks, it's really considerate of you. I spent a lot of time on horseback over the past few years, but thinking back, it's thanks to Arthur that I was able to learn to ride at all. I remember how you struggled to get on his back when you were just a boy. They touched it up, just the layout is the same, you think. Oh, okay. Not so long ago, I could feel the memories flooding back. Thinking of how you first learned to ride makes me so nostalgic. That was so long ago now. Still, I'll let you get back to enjoying yourself. I can take care of Arthur. It's one of my greatest pleasures left in life. Good boy. I'm home, Bado. Woof. Glad to see you still got that puppy pep in your step. Have you been helping Dad when he goes out hunting? I'm sure he's really happy to have you. Woof, woof. You believe when Crossbell was first seen in CS3 and 4, they changed the layout in some areas. I know they completely skipped, I think it's the residential district, and because the downtown district became the uptown district, they just threw it out the window, even though you can sort of see down that one alley, and you can kind of see a bit of the old downtown looking architecture. But Geofront is 100% different. The alley in the entertainment district is different. I don't remember if it's different. I know they just combined it with the entertainment district, with Ark and CL and all that. Alf. Oh, Reen. You're looking well, Alf. I'm not even close to well. Master Ka-Fi hasn't been here in ages. Sigh. I've been waiting with his favorite alcohol and snacks for him to show up, but he never comes. I want to study under him so badly, too. Well, Master Ka-Fi is nothing if not capricious, unfortunately. Although, even if he were to come back, I'm not sure Alf should hold out hope on studying under him. But hoping isn't going to do him any harm, I suppose. I want to be a master swordsman like Master Ka-Fi, but he never comes to visit. But he will one day, and when he does, I won't let the chance pass me by. Still want to meet that master swordsman. And I can't just ride the cable car down the mountain on my own. I mean, you can, but that's just not the purpose of what we're doing here. Also, snowboarding? What are you up to over here, Ash? Not much, just wandering around. Man, there sure is a lot of snow left down this way. Well, we don't generally use this path, so there's no point in removing any of the snow that builds up here. It just stays until it melts. Guess it makes sense if you got the cable car anyway. Something on your mind? Kinda. A while back I heard someone talking about a sport you can basically only do on a snowy mountain. Can't remember the name though. Boarding? That's the one. Heard some about using a special board to ride all the way down to the bottom of the mountain. Figured there's gotta be enough snow here to do it, right? Though I'm thrilled that you're so interested in snowboarding, that would be a really bad idea. Why? Gonna tell me, ooh, Ash, most of the snow's already melted, you're gonna die a horrible death or something. Well, screw that, life's no fun without a bit of risk. Sigh. To be fair, you did hit most of what I was going to say, but yeah, there's no chance I'll let you snowboard in this. Lame. I agree. If you really want to give snowboarding a try, you're more than welcome to come back here in the winter. I'll even teach you myself. I'd surpass you in no time flat. I'd like to see you try. I'll have you know, I'm at the top of the leaderboards for every course here. When you get hooked on something, you really do get hooked, huh? But don't forget, I'm from Raquel. I grew up gambling to put food on the table. There ain't a game I can't win. I'm not afraid to embarrass you on your own turf. Well, that sounds like a challenge to me. Can't wait to see who comes out on top. Just remember that you're not allowed to bet anything on the outcome unless we do it after you graduate. You and your damn rules. I am very disappointed. No one ever uses this path down the mountain since the cable car was established. If we'd come a few months back, we could have gone snowboarding down here. So close, yet so far. Either way, there's no point in going any further down right now. Let's see. Probably shouldn't go any further. You know, Crow and Randolph both know how to work a casino pretty well. Maybe one of these days we ought to see which of us and one of us storesmen can bring in the biggest haul. You in? You know, why not? I could think of worse ways to blow off steam. Damn, for real? Never thought I'd see the day you'd come around to the dark side, Swarzer. Guess pigs do fly sometimes. But only after you've graduated. No gambling for you until then, understand? Should have known you were still a hard-ass at heart. I'm telling you, one of these days we need to find out which of us is the better gambler. I mean, let's be real. We all know it's gonna be me, but still. Probably. Private home. Descriptive. So you're finally back, Green? You're not with Elise? No, she's busy with things at school. You better make sure to support her like a good big brother. I know. I check in on her every day if I could, but you know how these things go. That's not really what I meant. Has there been any progress with Elise? Progress? She's only getting more beautiful with each passing day. If you're not careful, someone else might step in. True, I need to keep my eyes peeled for any pesky flies buzzing around her. Elise is so beautiful, I bet the guys never leave her alone. If you're not careful, they'll take her right out from under your nose. I mean, like, I guess it's not... It's like... Not like... incest in the truest sense of the word. But it's still technically incest. What it would be like? Step incest? But yeah, I'm not a fan of everybody bringing it up because it's just like, yeah, you should all go out with Elise, and it's just like, why? I guess the question is, like, they probably all knew that Reen was technically adopted. It's just weird this type of dialogue is so common in JRPGs. Yeah, like, I feel like they run that bit into the ground in Cold Steel with Reen and Elise. I don't think Elise is anybody's favorite character. She's kind of one note, and it's kind of annoying in that one note. At least in my opinion. Let's see. Hey there, Luke. Thanks for running the cable car to bring us all up here. My pleasure. We're all glad to have you back home. It's been a long half year without you around. How long are you planning on staying this time? I'm actually not sure myself. Major Claire was the one who made all the arrangements for this trip. Well, odd that she wouldn't tell you. But, well, I'm sure she has her reasons. She did so much for us during the Civil War. I know we can trust her. In fact, I should go and greet her myself. Really, time hasn't made you any less kind-hearted. As far as I'm concerned, my job is all about making sure everyone who comes to Ymir has fun. So, I want you and the others to be able to kick back and relax while you're here. If there's anything you need from me, you just let me know. Thanks, Luke. Alright, we're gonna talk to Kurt last, since we probably have to bug every single person here. He's just chilling over there, so he's last. What's up, Yuna? Looking to grab a souvenir? Yeah, for my family. Oh, and for Jessica and Louise as well. This place sells all sorts of rare stuff. It kind of reminds me of Nyosuyan Imports. They both carry Eastern goods, it's true. Since a lot of their stuff comes from the Republic, they were out of stock last year. But now things are finally back to normal. Thank goodness trade has recovered. Agreed. What is it, Instructor? Nothing. I just thought you'd be more on edge today. You're surprisingly calm. I mean, today's The signing ceremony in Crossbell. Yeah. I believe there is extra voice to dialogue for these parts if a CS4 save was imported. Damn, that sucks. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't thinking about it. There's part of me that wants to be home for such a monumental occasion. But I'd feel kind of left out if I was the only one who didn't get to come to Ymir. I belong with Class 7. You know. By the way, I heard something from Randy. He told me you played a big part in Operation Liberate Crossbell last month. Oh, yeah. It wasn't that big a deal. Synced with Yuna there for a quick second. I just helped Lloyd and the others a teeny bit. Hey, are you really okay with staying at the branch campus? It's the end of the school year, so you should have been able to transfer back to Crossbell like Randy. Heck, I bet they'd love to have you at the police academy again. So you want me gone then? No, that's not what... I'm just messing with you. It's true that I regret not being able to properly graduate from the police academy, but right now, my time at the branch campus is even more important. I said it earlier, it's where I belong. I see.
And you know, I like being with you, instructor.
Dialogue.
I didn't mean that in a weird way.
I know. There's still a lot I want to teach you, too.
Good, because I'm all ears.
Anyway, everything I learned at Thor's is sure to be useful in the future. Whether it's for myself, or to help strengthen the relationship between Crossbell and the Empire. I'm going to be counting on you to teach me the good stuff, instructor. You have yourself a deal. Better get the brain of yours ready. Character note added, Yuna 1. Second home. As much as he wishes to be present for the signing ceremony, Yuna chooses to remain with Class 7, signifying how important it has become for her. Signifying how important it has come to be for her. Words are hard. Are you looking for something too, instructor? I could lend a hand. Oh no, I've just been scoping these out and been saying my hellos. I wouldn't say Ymir has a particular specialty, but the shop does carry a lot of locally made things. I'm sure you'll find something you like if you keep looking around. Alright, sounds good. Maybe something edible would make for a good souvenir. No wait, tea leaves. You can't go wrong with quality tea leaves. Alright, hello. I'm here to shop. Well, if it isn't Reen, welcome back. Long time no see, Camilla. You look well. What's that? I look young and my complexion is perfect, you sweet talker. You really haven't changed. Oh, come now, that's not true. I've been into the rare item business lately. Speaking of which, have you heard about this? It's Lake Lord's newest fishing gear. I ordered way too many sets. And then on top of that, they sent me new rods and parts as a bonus. Care to take them off my hands? Are you sure? Of course, I'm sure this stuff would be much better used in the hands of a knowledgeable fisherman like you. Custom rod, titanium hook, bait. Oh, this is a lot. Thank you so much. No need for thanks. I just like seeing you happy. I'll be running the shop as usual, so feel free to drop in whenever. Will do. Fishing, huh? It's starting to warm up a little, so it's the perfect time to cast a line in the mountain stream. I should give it a whirl once I have some free time. Fishing. By the way, Reen, do you have a moment? What is it, Camilla? That girl looking at our stock over there is pretty cute. Is she your girlfriend? She's one of my students, actually. Ah, from your school? You certainly seem quite close. I figured you brought your girlfriend home with you. Well, we've been through hell and back together, so... I wonder who you'll bring home next. Someone from your class, or perhaps Princess Alphen? Camilla. My heart's aflutter with anticipation. What sort of cutie is Ring going to bring home next? Camilla is the same as ever. Moonless Morn Chapters 3 and 4. Bought. Guess I'll grab this as well. He's bringing Randy next. Hell yeah. Bro's taking Ymir by storm. In case we need it. Unfortunately, I don't have any fish. Weird, I could have sworn I caught some somewhere else in the country. Or continent. It was part of the country in the previous game. Technically. Lord Reen, you're home, eh? How are things at school? Really busy as we prepare for this new school year, but super fulfilling. How are things going here, Leo? Same old, same old. You want to see how my wife is, right? Are you going to be sticking around for long? I'll handle all the ornament modification and your weapon upgrade needs. Thanks a lot. Oh, before I forget, have you heard about the Arcus 2 got an update? Yeah, the Reinford group got in touch with us. I hear the slots got a boost? Correct. You can strike them up to a 3rd stage now, allowing for the installation of even more powerful quartz. I actually got a sample from the RF group. It's yours if you want to see how it works. After strengthening the slot with the Sepith, you should be able to plug the quartz in. Here you are. Thank you for everything. No need for thanks, I'm just happy to see you again. Since you're home and all, make sure to get some R&R. Of course. Modify ornament slot. You, Earth Pulse. Increases HP by 2,400. Not bad. Make sure we have plenty of healing. Magic attack evasion 10%. Neat. Resolved. If you're going to be here a while, you might need to modify your ornaments or upgrade your weapons. Arcus 2 got a version update as well, so be sure to fiddle with that while you're at it. If you ever need anything, just let me know. Yep, 1 new material. Kagamaru Sash. Fiber Jackets, which everyone is equipped with, and Striga Tufts, same thing. So Kagamaru Sash is 2% evasion. I wonder if you'd be able to shenanigans the Rufus fight if you just stocked everybody up with proxy puppets.
Sounds like just the thing after having such a hearty meal.
Just so, like, they go down, they get back up again, and you don't really lose anything, I think. Master Reen, it's so good to see you. Sorry for not noticing you sooner. I was just a little preoccupied. It's good to see you too. Is something bothering you? Oh, it's not a big deal, really. It's just, well, a customer at the Phoenix Wings confessed to me the other day. What? As in romantically? That's right, he asked if I'd be willing to date him. At the end of the last year, a noble who came here to recuperate after the war proposed to me too. It's happened so many times lately that it's starting to wear me down a little. He's a kind, pretty woman, so I understand why she'd be popular. That's a lot of pressure to deal with on a regular basis. And if she were to accept, the purple I've known all my life would actually leave Ymir. Passage of time is a scary thing. A few of my suitors have continued to send me letters, but I'm honestly not sure how to respond to them. Sorry, I shouldn't be boring you with my problems like this. I'll work this out eventually, so please don't worry about me. Third dialogue box. But so many people confessed to me over the past few months. Sigh. I'm honestly not sure what to do about it. Can we go inside the... Nope. I can't wait to relax in the springs, but I should see what the others are up to first. I hope they're enjoying themselves. Can't go in the barn. Should have expected as much. Ruru. That name is familiar, but I can't put my finger from where. It's no small journey from here from Crossbell, so I need to make the most of my trip. Okay. The #1 goal is crossing the Isengard Range, I think. Oh yeah, somebody did mention that she was going to the mountains. That's a huge goal for an out-of-towner. She must be really sure of herself. I just hope I don't get stranded for more than 3 days on the way across. I'm not in a hurry to get stuck for more than 10 again. Yeesh. Or maybe not. Either way, she's a tough one, I'll give her that. Actually, I saw a blue-haired woman going in and out of this path a while ago. Maybe it's more popular than I thought. Either way, it's time for me to begin my trek. Once I check that I got everything with me, of course. She's scouting the locations. Yeah, too many times so far where you had like, you really remember this name, but where are they from? Yes, that is such a common occurrence, but it's always nice to just get the recognition. This is the girl, yeah, the one that the father always screws with. Luna. Why is snow so white? Why is there hot water outdoors? Why? Tell me. Well, it's because this village is known for its hot springs. But why? Listen, weren't you about to go shopping? Oh, you're right. I'm doing mommy shopping for a day so she doesn't have to. Be careful, alright? I will accompany you to the shop entrance. Mommy shopping is a lot of hard work, so I'm doing it for her today. We need to get going right away. Really like that Falcom has a great way of engraving NPCs into players' heads. It's like, if you spend the time to talk to some of them just have silly stories, and you just meet them wherever you go, coincidentally. Phew, I'm glad I managed to get out of that one. But my worries aren't at an end yet. Lady Luna's shopping expedition isn't going to be easy. Church. Or sorry, chapel. Nice to see you, Reen. Welcome back. It's been, what, 6 months since I last saw you? Gosh, you're right. It's good to see you, sister. Did Elise come home with you by any chance? No, not this time. Unfortunately, I'm actually here on Thor's business. I wish you could have seen my sister. But I did bring my students along with me, for what that's worth. For your sister, pretty sure those two are from Ordis. I don't remember where, but I do remember they were in Ordis. Like, they were around in most of the towns, and in a lot of the towns in CS3 and 4. They get around. Did you? That's wonderful. Hee hee. What's so funny? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking how great it is that little Reen has grown up to be a teacher with a flock of his own. Well, when you put it like that, now I feel sheepish. I'm so grateful for everything you did. I can only hope to I do you proud, sister. Oh, that reminds me. Would you be willing to conduct a Sunday school class for the children sometime? I'm sure they would all love to learn from you. He wants you to come in for Sunday school, huh? That reminds me of a similar request I did before. I remember that one. I'm pretty sure that was CS 1. I can't... Man, what was her name? It was the one classmate who was a disciple of Thomas, the Dominion. That was CS2 it started. No idea. There's so many games I play that you eventually has to lose some details. The brain can only hold so much information. Sure, I'd love to teach them something. I'll let you know if I have time for that. Great, no rush whatsoever. Whatever day works for you will be just perfect. I can't wait to see what wisdom you impart to the young ones. I still can't believe you're a teacher yourself these days. It's wonderful to see little Reen all grown up with a flock of his own to shepherd now. Alright. Super speed. Reen, I didn't realize you were back home. Even all the way up here, we've heard all about your exploits. Everyone in the village is impressed and proud of you. You're too kind, Father. Though to be honest, I wouldn't call what I did all that impressive. The war may have ended quickly, but it's left deep scars. There's still a lot of difficult work for the Empire to do. Perhaps even in just a few short months, Cerebonia's recovery has made remarkable progress. Economic activity has resumed after stagnating, and bilateral relations with our neighbors has reawakened. Why, I've heard some places are even doing better than they were before the war thanks to disarmament. What we are seeing is a taste of peace. Peace that the people deeply desired. That's not nothing, Reen, and must be cherished. You're right, Father. Thanks for putting it all in perspective. I needed that. Try as we might, we cannot ask to have everything back that we lost from the war. Be that as it may, people are trying to move forward and earnestly get on with their day-to-day living. From what we're seeing now is a taste of peace, something we must all do our best to cherish and not take for granted. Yeah, be sure not to take it for granted. It's gonna get problematic later in this single day here. How's it going, you two? Enjoying the footbath, you two? You certainly are. Must be wonderful having a place like this in the middle of your village. It's one of Ymir's biggest selling points, to be sure. If you don't mind, I think I might join you. This really warms you up. It truly does. I can feel all my fatigue just fading away, too. It's strange how effective it is, given how little of your body is actually inside of it. So, what were the two of you talking about before I came over? You, actually. Me? Specifically, we were talking about that power of yours. The curse's influence completely disappeared as a result of the final rivalry. But your specific power still remains, correct? Yeah, the seed that originally gave it to me is gone. But the power itself has developed to the point where it's essentially its own thing now. Oh, but there's no need to worry, I've got it largely under control now. Largely implies there's still the possibility you may lose control of it. I can't deny that, but I'm devoting myself to make sure it doesn't happen. It isn't that we don't trust you. We simply don't trust your unfortunate habit of choosing to sacrifice yourself at the drop of a hat. I heard that the first time you lost control of your power was here in Ymir, because you were trying to protect Elise from a ferocious monster on the path behind the village. Yes. Way back in the Cold Steel 1 drama CD. And also Blue Blanc showed up for whatever reason. Found out about that, huh? Still, I'm afraid that's just who I am. I can't promise that I won't endanger myself for those I care about again, and Elise isn't the only one that's true for. The perspective is logical in theory, but those who make such sacrifices don't understand just how painful they can be for those they mean to protect, especially when they leave you completely alone. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Besides, she came back in the end, so I have plenty of time to punish her for what she did. I'm sure you mean to thank her for what she did. Incorrect.
Anyway, I want you to keep watching over me, Instructor.
There was another drum CD somewhere in the CS2 timeline, I think. I believe so. I think it's, I believe it is when Reen, went berserk in, wherever. That one town that you visited in Cold Steel 3 and 4. The one that's Oliver's hometown? Yeah. At least I'm pretty sure it's that town.
There's still so much I have to learn from you. So I won't let you just disappear. I won't let you leave me.
Ellipses. I won't leave you, don't worry. On not an entirely dissimilar note, when will we be going on the date you promised me, Instructor? Wait, what date? This is the first I am hearing of this. Because I never promised anything like that. I can't believe you would simply forget. You agreed to do it before our exams last month. Are we really flashing back? It's almost time for the end of term exams. It's been a wild year, but I want each of you to prepare properly so you can show off the results of all your hard work. You in particular, Mise. There's no need to hide your talents anymore. I want you to give this everything you've got. Instructor, that's a tough ask. But if you promise to give me a reward, I might be able to make that happen. You really are a handful, but let's see. If you manage to take the #1 spot on the combined rankings of the main campus, I'll happily treat you to a meal. Ah. Construed as a date. Sure enough, she placed at the top of the rankings without breaking a sweat. Adam must have been furious at placing second. What can I say? Love triumphs over all.
So, I did what I promised I would, Instructor. Don't you think I deserve a word of praise for my accomplishments?
Can't argue with that. Your motives are worth a raised eyebrow, but you did really well. So, well done, Muse. I'm proud of you.
You have no idea how it makes me feel to hear you say that.
Give her some chocolate. And I suppose a promise is a promise. When we're done here in Ymir, I'll make time for us to go for our meal. Is that acceptable? Yay, I can hardly wait to spend a whole day with you and get dinner at the end. You're pretending to mishear me on purpose, aren't you? Those exams were a small price to pay to go on a date with the man of my dreams. I can place in any position you desire, from the top again all the way down to the bottom. You can deliberately rank bottom? Well, luck would factor into that one, so I would have to say bottom 3 to be certain. It's like competing against someone playing by entirely different rules. Come here has gotten rid of my physical fatigue, but my mental fatigue has really jumped up to take its place. I think I'm gonna get out. What about you two? We'll stay in here a little longer. You still have the issue of your obsession with your sister to discuss. Now I'm really leaving. I enjoy the footpath in town too, but there's nothing like the open air baths at the Phoenix Flames. I encourage both of you to try them out. Yes, you've spoken highly of them before. I'll certainly remember to pay them a visit. Oh my, are you inviting us to a mixed bath, Instructor? In that case, I'll have to get the timing just right so it's just the two of us. That is absolutely not what I am doing. I feel myself warming up already. Given the leeway, I'd likely stay here all day. The view from here is really nice. Not bad. So this is where you and your sister grew up together, is it? It's no wonder you two turned out to be such kind-hearted siblings. I'm pretty sure it's just... Yep. Investigate. So if we enter the foot bath, does that restore our CP all the way to full? It's a long cutscene, but it looks like you can skip it. The foot bath's soothing waters restore the team's HP, EP, CP, and BP to maximum and fully charge the assault gauge. So it's plus everything. Sweet. Who needs to pay for an inn? Yeah, lots of guests today. Looks like there are visitors other than us, huh? Yeah, family of nobles and a strange woman. The noble party is a family of 3 and their maid. Things are getting rowdy around here. The weird lady is here by herself and apparently wants to hike up into the mountains. She looks so happy about it. Can't imagine why. You're pretty observant, Kiki. Chalk it up to years of people watching. There's not much else to do around here, so I've gotten pretty good at noticing things. Mobile foot baths when? Are the Zerum capsules just basically, water from the mixed baths? It's hot spring water. Let's see. It was especially boring up until recently because we never had any customers. But thanks to this recent influx, my eyes and ears are peeled. There's the dad. Sigh. I don't know what to do with myself. Is Luna going to be okay? There's nothing to worry about. She only just went out to peruse the shops. But this is her first time going shopping on her own. Eclair will be with her part of the way, right? I'm sure she'll be fine. You say that, but will she really be able to pick something nice out without me there? What if she forgets what to buy or pays too much or too little? I can't take this. You're such a worrywart, Helena. The Phoenix Wings where we are staying is lovely, but this pub is quite comfy as well. I suppose I'll enjoy some sweets while waiting for Luna to come home. What is that supposed to be? That poster. Is that like is that like the face from like I can't remember what it is. It's like the commercial or whatever, the one where it's like you have all the people in front of the screen and there's like the guy with the glasses talking. And the guy tosses like a computer or something into the screen, setting everybody free. It's an old like commercial from like the 80s or 90s or something. That's what it looks like to me. Luna, I hope you're okay. Maybe I should have gone with her. It'd be a very weird reference to have if that's exactly what it is. Although, I mean, there is the books that say, Christ, who's gonna die first? That's a pretty good one, also. Oh, look at that wine name. Axdrjiguk. Really? You've never seen this? Okay, I gotta see if there's like a bookcase or something here. It was in Cold Steel 3 and 4, so if we could find a bookcase, it would most certainly be on it. And since we're on PC, the textures might be very slightly upscaled. So we'd be able to read it a little bit easier. Well, well, look who's back. Glad to see you're doing well, Reen. Likewise. You're in as good a mood as ever, Gerald. I could see why. You got quite a few customers for this time of the year. Yeah, right after the war ended. Hardly anyone was coming in. Looks like things are finally getting back to normal. Since tensions between the neighboring nations have calmed down a bit, we're getting even more guests than usual. Nothing beats times of peace. Got that right. Now then, since you're here and all, how about I teach you one of our recipes? You mean one of your secret dishes? Are you sure about this, Gerald? Of course, you use recipe books too, right? We actually lost ours. If you jot down one of my specials, you'll be able to prepare it whenever you want. Here, help yourself. A recipe for one of my specials and the ingredients to whip it up. Receive tricolor onigiri recipe and 3 separate ingredients. The ingredients as well? Really, this is much too kind. I don't get to see you as often as I'd like, so let me at least do this much. I know you're keeping plenty busy out there, but take care of yourself and make sure you're eating right. Of course, I'll take that to heart. Bye. Tricolor onigiri. Maybe you can make it later. In any case, I'm just thrilled to see you're doing well. You're doing fine as ever, so as you can see, kick back and stay a while if you like. Our only guest at the moment is a young lady from Crossbell, but folks from the Phoenix Wings have been popping in too. Not that I'm complaining about the peace and quiet. Alright, let's see if we can find a bookcase. You know, there's some what appears to be real-life photos in some rooms, just scenery. That's a little bit less interesting, in my opinion. Let's see, do we got a bookshelf in here? Dang. None of those have labels on it. Oh. Oh, you can see it. I'm not sure if it can come in, and they also can't go into first-person mode, but one of those books does have the Christ who's gonna die first text on it. Why can't it be on this one so we can get a nice close-up view on it? Alright, one more person to talk to, I think. Unless we have to go back here. This leads to the valley, but I've got no reason to go there right now. Alright, let's talk to Kurt. The scenery here truly is spectacular. Sure is. I've lived here most of my life and I'm still not tired of it. It's just a shame it doesn't last all year. Once the snow's gone, that is. Must be an in-house joke since nobody dies in this game. Yeah, I agree. Like I don't know if it's I'm gonna assume that it's probably in the Japanese version of the game as well, since like minor text like that usually doesn't get changed. But yeah. Like I'm trying to think. There has been like maybe like 1 or 2 deaths. The only one I can think of off the very top of my mind is Weissman. And also, I guess you can consider Aryan Road and Aryan Road and Osborne. Mostly main protagonists. Yeah, true. There's been some baddie deaths. Yeah, Vulcan as well, yeah. Let's see. 2 dialogue. Still, I'm sure it's just replaced by the equally unique beauty of another season. You're not wrong there. You're more than welcome to visit again in another season if you want to see. I like that very much. Did you once practice your swordsmanship here? Sort of. It was further up the mountain to be specific. Master Kafai and I spent a whole month living out in the wilderness while he trained me intensively. Interesting. I heard the Arcade school does a similar thing. Perhaps it's an Eastern manner of training that the Arcades later adopted? It's true that Eastern martial arts emphasize becoming one with nature. But I think in my case, it was because Master Kafai believed it to be effective. Securing food to eat and a place to sleep every day was hard enough, but sometimes he would even set monsters on me. Thinking back, I had to do some crazy stuff to make it through in one piece. And you're a glutton for punishment. I shudder to think of what you must have gone through. Ouch. Is that how you see me? Forgive me, I didn't mean it for it to come across quite so rudely. Still, perhaps I should try training in the mountains myself. I apologize if I'm assuming wrongly here, but are you feeling frustrated with your progress? Oh, no, I'm not. No, I suppose you're right. I'm happy to lend an ear if there's something you want to talk about. Alright then. This isn't a new concern of mine, but it's something I was reminded of when we were introducing ourselves to your parents. Yuna and Altina have grown significantly since I first met them. And not just them, the same could be said for Ash, Muse, and all the rest of the students at the Academy. They've all matured significantly in the years since we all enrolled. But then there's me. I don't feel like I've grown all that much at all. I continue to train every day, and I do feel as though I'm improving. I'm just a little frustrated by the pace. I think you only feel that way because you're more capable than most. What do you mean? In other words, you expect more of yourself than most people do. When you put your bar for success so high, it's only natural it's going to be harder to surpass it. That's just reality. But that makes it sound as if I've got barely any room for improvement. That's definitely not the case. It's going to be more difficult for you to make significant progress than before, but you've been overcoming that for a while. Last year you faced off against Prince Cedric and overcame many trials before that. But you weren't content to rest on your laurels. In the 6 months since, you never stopped working to better yourself. I think you're the only one who can't see how much progress you've made. As your instructor, I know better than anyone just how much you've improved. So have confidence in yourself, Kurt. Thank you, instructor. Of course, don't take that as me telling you to be content with how you are and to stop trying. I wouldn't dream of it. I have no intention of slowing my pace, at least not until I surpass you. Wow, since I gave a good reason to keep bettering myself then. Well, I'm gonna get going, but we have the Phoenix Wings to ourselves today. I recommend you take the chance to relax in the hot springs while you have it. It sounds wonderful. I might stay here a moment to collect my thoughts and then head over. The boys got
I've
fucked.
gotten so used to spring everywhere else.
They did not get any voice
Cold tears
lines.
got me feeling like it's still winter. Think I might take that advice I gave to Kurt and soak in the hot spring.
God damn. I would at least think Ash would have some lines. Ash is always fun to to hear from. The air here is so fresh and the view is incomparable. The sky is so blue, it almost feels like I could dive straight into it. Well, I wouldn't recommend trying it. It's a long way down from up here. Suffice to say, I wasn't serious. I'm a swordsman, not a madman. A retreat into the wilderness for training sounds interesting. That's something I've always wanted to try, with or without the accoutrements of being in the mountains. Honestly thought there was going to be a big twist at the end of CS3, only for them to pull the reverse card. Yeah. I'm kind of sad that they didn't keep the trigger pulled on that. Stop exploring the village and take a dip in the hot springs? I'm pretty sure we talked to everybody, but I can always see if, like, for whatever reason we can go this way now. Nope. Hey, did we get any new stuff? Altina. Deep concern. Altina shows a deep concern for the remnants of the power that may still dwell within Rean, wishing to protect him from strife just as he has done for her. Muse Egret. Acing it. Rean reluctantly agrees to share a meal with Muse if she manages to get the top score in her exams. Naturally, she aces the hell out of it. Is there any other blips? No. Stop exploring. Uh-huh. Alright, what's gonna happen now? Looks like someone got here before me. Maybe it's Kurt? What's up, Claire?
Major?
So that's where she's been.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't have come in if I'd known you were here.
Is that you, Rean? Why don't you come into the water? You must be cold standing there. We haven't had a chance to talk in quite some time.
True. We're long overdue for a talk. Well, if you're comfortable with it, then I'd love to.
Dan mentioned how the RMP must be really busy now. How are you holding up? You aren't overworking yourself, are you? Thank you for your concern, but please put that worry out of your mind. My work sometimes comes with unexpected benefits, like being able to visit the hot springs here, for instance. I suppose that is true. The RMP is being restructured and having its military capacity downsized at the same time, so I can't deny that I'm busy. But that's true for so many others right now. I don't think I have a right to complain. What do you mean by being restructured? Does this relate to how the RMP and the Intelligence Division don't answer directly to the government anymore? Yes, because of that, we aren't going to have the same kind of freedom we used to. But I believe we'll still be able to protect the people of Erebonia in a different way than the army like before. I see. The RMP isn't being rolled into the army though, right? Correct, although that possibility was being considered at one point. In the end, it didn't happen, thanks in part to General Van Dyke and the provisional government had regnants. It's not impossible that it could lead to a power struggle in the future, unfortunately. But I believe the Empire needs something with a chain of command separate from the army that can serve as a deterrent. To avoid power gathering in one place again, you mean? Exactly. Orzin's graduates, myself included, are expected to serve another kind of deterrent as well. The reason being that the school's students and teachers alike exert influence in various fields and have all kinds of connections. I see. As someone charged with helping raise the next generation of Thor students, I suddenly feel even more pressure. As you should. We're all counting on you.
By the way, Rean.
Yes?
You're generally supposed to be looking at people when you're talking to them. Where they're in a mixed baths wearing only towels. They're trying to be, I guess, respectful.
This feels very overdue, but I wanted to thank you.
For what?
For all you did during the rivalries. For all you did for Milliam. For facing me head on. And for granting His Excellency's true wish. Mere words feel woefully insufficient given all you've done.
Maybe it's a Japan thing? No.
But I also didn't want my gratitude to go unspoken.
That's very kind, but you really didn't have to. I was just doing what I wanted to do. And I couldn't have done it alone.
That's about what I expected you'd say.
This might sound kind of sappy, but I feel like it was worth it all just to see you smile again.
You really are oblivious to how you sound sometimes. Jokes and thanks aside, there's something I wanted to ask you too.
What is it?
Are you truly happy right now, Reen?
Of course I am. Busy, certainly. But I am happy.
Are you truly happy?
I still can't believe we made it through the Great Twilight. We even got Crow and Milliam back. I was hoping there was a way we wouldn't lose them.
They couldn't keep the trigger pulled on Crow either.
But deep down, I had already given up.
It happened to
braced
him
for the
twice.
inevitable. It wasn't without some goodbyes. But it's all over now. And I can still be with everyone I care about. Which includes you, of course. The joy I feel about that hasn't gone anywhere.
I'm glad to hear that. Still, there's a difference between being happy over something and you yourself being happy. You went through a lot during the Great Twilight, including having to say farewell to your father. Despite living in fear you would disappear or lose your friends, you came out the other side with victory in hand.
We basically had a god on our side to make it happen.
You, Reen, persevered to save us all. And I can believe that's made you happy, yes. As much as I can believe that happiness continues to cast a punishing shadow over you.
This Reen is actually a walking dead man since he doesn't even have his own heart. No, he just got a very, a very, like, low-tech heart transplant.
Am I wrong?
I'm speechless. You really can see right through me.
Like, do they even have that technology at this point? To do a heart transplant? I guess it depends how good Amorca's medical research is.
You're right. I'm still not sure how to handle the happiness I feel. I know it's there. I'm just not sure how to truly accept it.
Still don't quite understand the part works since Osborn was fine without his heart. It has to do with the Divine Knights, like the Awakeners, like the person that's like basically with them. It has to do with like the rivalries and all that. And I guess Ishmelga was special as well. It's just, it's like the same exact thing with Arianrod. Like Arianrod, she was also basically immortal because she couldn't die because she was tied to the Divine Knight. But the moment all that went away, they were finally able to truly die. That was that last bit with like, for whatever reason, why Crow was going to vanish into thin air, but then like the Divine Knights were like, how about we make Crow not disappear? And then they did it. With like the last bit of their power.
All the people who died on the first day of the war did so because I made the Great Twilight happen.
Yeah, Rufus stabbed her Divine Knight. Like, that's like the whole thing with like the rivalries, though. Like, the rivalries, like, is made to basically, like, if you lose, the Divine Knight is absorbed into the other one, so yeah. No Divine Knight, no immortality anymore.
Do I even deserve to be happy when they can't be? Or
Lore.
forgiven for what I did?
It's complicated.
It may not be my place to say this, but I think you're the only one who can decide that.
I suppose you're right.
I know how you feel, because I'm in exactly the same position. You were concerned earlier that I might be overworking myself. For me, I'm just trying to atone for my sins by throwing myself into my work.
Major, that can't be good for...
Don't worry. I can calculate how far I can go as well as any number. I'm taking care not to cross the line into self-sacrifice. It's tempting, though. every time I achieve something to make Erebonia's future better or see you and Milliam's smiling faces, I get a little closer to forgiving myself. It's not something I can do overnight. It's every moment I can justify forgiveness, no matter how small it is, that gets me one step closer. As long as I don't falter, I'm sure I'll be able to like myself again one day.
That's a mature way of going about it.
Far from it. I'm duplicitous to a fault.
I wonder if
I don't think my approach will work for you. You're much too sincere to go tricking yourself into feeling anything other than how you feel. I know it won't be easy for you. Just, I hope you can let yourself be happy.
Easier said than done, I'm afraid.
Maybe. But if you let it elude you forever, I'll always be one good deed short of being able to fully forgive myself.
Nice. Yeah. It's like a nice acoustic track.
What am I even supposed to say to that?
It's relaxing.
I did call myself duplicitous.
Sigh. At any rate, you'll catch colds just standing around like that, you know. Why don't the three of you come and join us in the water? All the girls. I suspected we wouldn't be able to evade your notice. For what it's worth, I did feel kind of guilty listening in. We didn't hear all of your conversation, though. Please don't worry on that count. It's on me for not watching what I said in a public place. This work to Claire really is amazing. All I end up doing is letting our instructor listen to my problems. I couldn't possibly help with his. You okay, Yuna? I suspect she's thinking about how much she would like to wash your back. Much like I once did. As if I was thinking such a... Wait, you did what now? How untoward of you both. Listen, you aren't going to deny the allegations, I see. Listen, there was a very good reason for what happened. After Rean was taken to task for his past transgressions, Kurt and Ash came to join everyone in the spring. The group then enjoyed a relaxing time together, letting the soothing waters melt their stresses away, if only for a moment. Once again, the guys get screwed over. They don't even get shown getting into the bath. Yeah, that felt amazing. I'm jealous you've had a place like this so close by all your life, instructor. Yeah, I get why he's so addicted to hot springs now. I knew you'd all come to understand in time. Well, if everyone's sufficiently rested, I think it's about time we departed. Are you all ready? You mean... Here it comes. I take it you're finally going to enlighten us as to why we were summoned here. We're going on to the valley, I assume. Correct. Please follow me. You will have all your answers soon enough. Pop open the party menu. With that button. You can also cheat your team in battle using the right button. Cool. Switching. I feel like we've seen this before. Everybody moved. Want to go back into the springs again? Already? No, of course not. Guess I'll just settle for using the foot bath for now. I mean, we're going to have to use it to get everyone's CP to 200. It's free. At Chef Warner. I take it you're all on your way out of the village. Oh, yeah, but thank you both for doing so much for us already. The springs felt wonderful. I'm glad you were enjoying yourselves. And do try to work up an appetite, as there will be plenty more food for you all tonight. Lady Lucia's planning to serve up some dishes she wasn't able to at lunch, too, so you have much to look forward to. I can hardly wait. Hell, we might have to come back early. Agreed. We really appreciate all you're doing for us. Think nothing of it. But there are monsters outside the village, so please do be careful. My culinary skills have improved quite a bit over the past few years. I'm planning to use some of the mountain's more unusual ingredients in today's dishes. Your cooking really is amazing. I'd eat anything you serve with a smile on my face. I can hardly wait. You know, unusual ingredients makes me think of Freddy. Likewise, I'm sure he'd be thrilled if you were with us right now. Out for the night. Alright, see you later, punk. It's nice having you by. See, my calling skills improved quite a bit. Uh-huh, you look forward to it. Child. You know when they might arrive? I haven't been informed, I'm afraid, but I expect it will be this evening. That means we still have time. We should start preparing at once. Let's make this a dinner to remember. Here, here. This is a very important guest we're talking about. They simply must be made to feel welcome. Wonder if some kind of VIP is coming this day. It's certainly an unusual time to want to visit. Yeah, speaking of that, what time is it? It's 11:35. I could probably talk to everybody, but then I'd probably have to go. It's going to be a busy day indeed, but there's all the more reason to work hard. We must make all our guests feel welcome. I must tell Purple and Maple about our next visitor, too. Yeah, everybody moved around. Alright. Let's drop by on everyone. Well now, if it isn't Renan, my days, a veritable bevy of beauties. You're quite the group of gorgeous women with you. Don't tell me you're involved with all of them. Pardon? That's not exactly incorrect as far as I'm concerned. I'll just leave that to your imagination. No, we just have a standard student and teacher relationship. My apologies then. But judging by these reactions, I feel bad for Elise. Why is she bringing up Elise now? Yo, did you just hear him? Yeah, at this point, I don't even know who to feel bad for anymore. It's been a while since we last visited Ymir, but everyone seems as kind as ever. On second glance, it seems they're wearing school uniforms. You'll have to forgive me. That said, I really feel for poor Elise. I'll have to write a letter to her soon to lift her spirits. Pretty sure there's nobody in here. Make sure I don't see the yellow dot. Dang it, none of the bookshelves here have Christ Who's Gonna Die First on it. Want to see if there was any dialogue. Talk about a big group. You all hitting the road? Yeah, we'll be heading toward the valley. I doubt anything will happen with you along, Rain. All the same, I'd like you to take this. Nice. Good thing we didn't buy any. Wow, these look delicious. Are these rations? Sure are. Made them myself. Make sure you eat up whenever you feel hungry. Thank you so much. I've heard all about these from Elise. They appear to be Eastern in origin. Thank you very much, sir. They look wonderful. I'm sure you'll be fine with Rain tagging along, but at least take some rations with you. Feel free to come grab a bite to eat whenever you're hungry. Well, it isn't Rain students. The lad refuses to have a drink with me, but what about you fine folks? It's on me. Moritz. I like the cut of your jib. Count me in for a round. I'm pretty sure that's not happening. It's all well and good drinking alone, but the liquor hits differently when you indulge with company. Rean turned me down, sure, but isn't there anyone else there willing to drink with me? I'm sure there's quite a few people that are willing to drink you well under the table. Wait, didn't she say she was headed for Isengard? Hey, True, remember me? We grew up in the same apartment building in Crossbell. Oh, it's you, Yuna. Long time no see. Are you here with your schoolmates from the Empire? What a coincidence running into you here. I can see you're gearing up for yet another journey. This time I was thinking of crossing the Isengard range, but I can't shake the feeling that something doesn't feel quite right. It's odd. I have enough equipment to survive for 2 weeks, so why do I feel so uneasy? Maybe there's something I'm overlooking. I'm not sure I follow, but she seems resilient enough to handle herself. Even so, I wouldn't really recommend traveling to the mountains this time of year. Seems like she's postponing her trip either way. A wise decision. I wonder if because she's from Crossbell, she has like the feeling from the curse and stuff that's going around over there. I haven't felt this tense since I was caught in a sandstorm while crossing the desert in the Central East. I think I better double check my equipment. The weather shouldn't be a problem, but maybe I should delay my trip just to be safe. But although that would also mean that Yuna should feel whatever's going on, but she doesn't, so I don't know. Luke. Hey there, where are you all off to? We've got something to do out in the valley. Huh, just be careful out there, alright? Snow's melting in the valley right now, so it's real slippery out there. Thank you for the warning. We'll plant our feet accordingly. Or in her case, she'll just float. I'm sure monsters won't be a worry as long as you're with them. But the snow's really started melting, so be careful no one slips and falls. What's going on over here? I need to know how she's doing in there. Maybe I should sneak in and watch her. Let's not be hasty now. Luna was the one who volunteered to do the shopping. Let's have a little faith in her. I suppose you're right. I wouldn't be much of a mother if I didn't believe in my daughter. Don't worry, my lady. Lady Luna will do the shopping perfectly, I'm sure of it. I very much agree. All we have to do is wait for her to return. In the meantime, let us enjoy this stunning scenery. This is Lady Luna's first time doing the shopping on her own. I can't deny that I'm nervous, but these kinds of experiences will help her grow. We must simply steady our nerves and try not to get in her way. Lord Quinn. There aren't many places where you can take in such picturesque scenery. I only wish I had come in the winter before most of the snow had melted. I need to believe in my daughter, I know that. The wait is just so agonizing. What's going on with you two? Oh yeah, you're a divine blade too. I'm sure I'd be able to become a master swordsman if you taught me, so please let me be your student. I was told that I'd be allowed to take on disciples when I was given this title. And can I, please? Easy now. Listen, there's more to being a swordsman than just swinging a blade around. Why don't you work on developing the right mindset first? What do you mean? Try and always think like a true swordsman, and ask yourself what one would do whenever you run into a problem. Okay. It sounds really hard, but I'll do my best. Good luck. I look forward to hearing how it goes. He really is eager to learn the way of the sword, though I certainly understand the feeling. He's like a little baby Kurt. It's sweet to see a child this enthusiastic about anything. I'm gonna try to think of everything like a swordsman would, Reen. Thank you for the advice. Alf needs to get his head out of the clouds. He's still such a kid. If people could become master swordsmen that easily, the village would be full of them. He needs to learn to face reality. He's as harsh to him as ever, I see. Alf won't face reality, which just shows he's still a child. It's time for him to start growing up. He just needs to get that mindset. So how's Luna doing? Look at all the rare items. Some of them are the same, except for their colors. I wonder why. Let's have a gander. Ah, that's right. Claire taught me how to pick out the best vegetables. You mentioned color differences and paying attention to how they sound when you hit them. Maybe I can try that. Smack them against the wall. Color difference between the vegetables and how they sound when you hit them. Perhaps I can try that. Wow, that young lady has a good eye. It's rare for a young woman her age to come shopping here alone, so she caught me off guard at first. But she's been carefully looking over the items I ordered. It was totally worth procuring such rare stuff. I can't wait to see what she buys. Glad she's making sure to look at all the rare stuff I ordered. Wonder what she's going to buy. I just can't wait to find out. And how about you? Enjoying the show? Are you heading out? Then you should all make sure your equipment's all in order. I know you and the others will be fine, but there's no harm in being doubly sure. Got a pretty good selection here, so let me know if you need anything. Yep. In an argument? You've been proposed to? By more than one person? Scandalous. And why isn't this happening to me? Calm down, Maple. You've got this all wrong. I was planning on turning them all down anyway. Why are you the only one these things happen to? It's the chest, isn't it? People only care about the giant knockers. Stop talking about me like that. Well, hurry up and go get married then. I already know I don't like working in the city, so I'm just gonna stay here. Go be happy far away all on your own. Oh, they're having a fight. That's not Maple didn't take that very well. I think there's more to this than there first appears. Don't be getting nosy now, you two. I'm pretty sure this was basically a plot line that happened in Cold Steel 2. Can't believe you never told me about all this. Fine, go and be happy in the city. I don't even know you anymore. Calm down, Maple. You've got this all wrong. Sorry for not telling you sooner, I just... Alright, let's go see what's going on up here. Horse. Lord Teo has been taking Arthur hunting more often lately. It's done wonders for both their spirits. There wasn't much time for hunting last year, what with all the chaos surrounding the war. And even once it was over, restoring the country and even simply reopening dialogue with other nobles took quite some time. It's only now that things have calmed down enough for him to hunt again. Now that he's able to go hunting again, it's as if a lightness has returned to Lord Teo's spirit. The whole village seems more vibrant as well. It makes me so happy to see. Can we talk to the horse? Heck yeah, Arthur. We'll be back soon, okay? Look after the village while we're gone. Good boy. There's still... It's a travesty that there isn't a pet dog button. I'm just about to start getting dinner ready. I'm planning on using some fresh vegetables we just harvested and lots of herbs that I grew myself. I'm guessing you're all about to head out for the time being? Everything should be ready by the time you get back, so you'll have a delicious meal to look forward to. See you soon, son. As warm as it's gotten during the day, it still gets rather chilly at night, so I'm planning to fix up something nice and warm. Berner and I will be serving up dinner for you all tonight, so you should have something good to look forward to when you get back. Where's Baron Schwarzer? Oh, Major. I didn't realize you were there. Are you going out somewhere? Yes, I have some brief business in the valley that I need to address. I see, and I suppose it's just about time. Well, now that was loaded. Do be careful out there, everyone. Monsters in the valley don't pose that much of a threat by themselves, but in that environment, you still have to be vigilant. Does Dad know more than he's letting on? Whatever is going on, if he's staying Mum about something, that's probably a sign I shouldn't prod. It is what it is. Be careful if you plan on going to the valley, everyone, and make sure you're prepared before you venture out. You never know what you might find out there. Yeah, they know something, but more than likely it's training. Combat training, for whatever reason. Alright. I don't want to go too late, so I am going to save the game right here, and we will get right back into it sometime later. I guess I'll have to make a new sidebar for the different routes. That's what I planned on, anyways. And basically, I just switch between them when we switch between the routes. It'll be fun little project. But until next time, have a good night.